Well, that was weird. I couldn't set my goal. That's weird. No, I don't want that goal. I want a gift. New gift I stream. No. Where can I set my goal? There we go. Oh, okay. So I still have the goal of the raving snail. Let's see. I want something else, though, I think. Let me see here. Edit. Hey, guys. If you're just joining in, welcome. Why is it not letting me choose? Okay, there we go. Let's see. I want one of the Christmassy ones. What do I want? I want a Christmas one. Oh, my goodness. They have SpongeBob SquarePants Patrick with his butt shaking. That's hilarious.
It is a real fishing pole.
Let's see here. I want the tiny Christmas dinos. Look at them. They are so cute. Confirm. Alrighty. Mac should be over here in a second. Oh, she's here. She's here. The Mac is here. Welcome in, guys. If you haven't hit our heart me's, please do that. Please click your heart me's. It helps us get out into the feed. Please tap and share this as much as you can. Drop an FYP every once in a while.
It's
make comments to keep us
Patrick
going.
And it's hearts. It's so cool.
What is it?
There's when you tap the like, it's SpongeBob and hearts and Patrick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
so
I
cool.
see it. Yeah, there's a new Christmas Patrick one where he's like shaking his butt.
Yeah. This is cute.
It is cute. That's really cute. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you.
I'm tapping, tap.
I gotta share. Hold on, let me share this out too.
Hey, Onward.
They've changed all the freaking things. Like, why do they do that?
Right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, damn it.
Like, leave it alone. I don't want to have to come in here every freaking time.
We don't like change. Don't you know that?
Like, seriously. I don't like it. I
don't like it one bit.
I don't like it. I'm Gen X and I don't like it. Not that we like anything. I really
don't like it one bit.
We don't like it.
I do not like it.
I do not like it. I do not like snakes and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Hey guys, all right, keep tapping and sharing. We've got 19 people in here. Let's get this up to 10,000 to protect the lives.
Hey, Sherry.
Drop that FYP. Hey, Sherry Rose. Hi, Anastasia. Hi, everybody.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
Welcome in. Uh-oh. What are you doing?
Young man. The dog pooped on the floor.
The dog did?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, that's not normal for him to do. Are you okay, Bubs? Are you all right? You don't look okay. I'll pick you up in a minute. All right. Hold on.
No worries. Hey, Santa baby.
What? He pottied on the rug, and he never does that, and he looks all weird. I'm gonna hold him. Bobby, are you okay? What's going on? What's going on? Is your mouth red? Oh,
Santa baby. Da 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 da.
Mom, I got you. Sorry, guys. Hang on just a second.
I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm good. How about you? Getting ready for a big winter storm right now. The snow just started, and it's going to keep going, I guess, until Monday. So this should be fun. We lost electric last night, so... And no, I don't live, like, in the Arctic. I'm just in Ohio. Hey, Canadian Queen. Oh, girl, you are... Sorry, I didn't mean to assume. But, yeah, you'd love it. There's a lot. We're getting a lot.
They did.
I used to live in PA, too. I used to live down towards Latrobe. I lived in Greensburg. I lived in Ambridge.
No.
And then I lived in Vegas for like 25 years.
Okay, Nanny.
Okay. Oh my God, he is so funny. I gotta tell you a funny story about
Oh,
Dwight.
I know where you're at. I know where you're at.
What?
She's on the Ohio PA line.
Oh, I gotta tell you a funny story about Wyatt today. So I was
Yes,
going to
tell
the
me.
bathroom. He pokes his head in, and I'm like, "Can I help you? What are you doing?" And I've like got my roll of, I've got my toilet paper pulled out for me, and he's like, "Are you going to use all of that?" And I'm like,
Hey, Jojo.
"Yeah, I'm going to use it. Yes." And he goes, "Nat," he turns around and he goes, "Nanny used all the toilet paper."
Oh my God,
And
he's
I'm
totally
like,
tattling
I
on you.
totally did not use all the toilet paper. I'm like, I am just using a piece of toilet
Yesterday you were a breadstick, and now you're a breadstick that's taking all the toilet
paper.
paper.
Taking all the toilet paper.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
temps are dropping low.
Wyatt is a laugh riot. I'm not even kidding you.
Forget
Wyatt
it. The whole time he's there, and if we're on the
hilarious.
phone, we are cracking up the entire time.
The things that this boy says is just what? You're like, where did that come from?
He is a character. He is.
No, they never give you any privacy. No, there's no privacy in the house with Wyatt Lee in here.
And you said Emily was ornery too, so he takes after his mama.
Oh, he absolutely does take after his mama.
Mm-hmm.
I called him a silly Billy today, and he's like, "I'm not a silly Billy. You're a silly Billy, Nanny." And I said, "Well, if I'm a silly Billy, then you're definitely a silly Billy because you come from the original silly Billy, Emily Starr. Your mama."
That's cute.
Yeah, Emily was silly. Emily was a crazy little kid. She always made us laugh. Abigail's subtle, has subtle like laughter, very sarcastic. She's dry. Yes. She's funny.
She is funny without trying to be funny.
Yes, and then Sarah. Oh, my hair is driving me nuts today. I need to put it up. Sarah is like the FBI in Men in Black, where they're like, we at the FBI are not aware that we have a sense of humor. That's Sarah. Sarah's not aware that she has a sense of humor. Hey,
it's her birthday today, so shout out to Sarah.
It's her birthday. Shout out to my baby. Love her. She's
First
the one who gave me a mama.
Yep.
She's 29 years old. That makes me old.
Oh, girl.
She hits 30. I think I'm going to... Yes, I have purple in my hair. In fact, I'm going to do it. It's fading.
That was from Halloween.
Yeah, Abby's bringing me home some more today because it was like appreciation day at the salon.
It's grown a lot.
Yeah, it has. I've been using the Sally's there's a one that I'm using. It's biotin and collagen and stuff like that, and it is so great. I love
it, dude. It's grown. It's grown for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely grown. Is mad to get purple in her hair. My daughter is mad. Oh, yeah, she won't.
She wants to.
Yeah, and then the top is actually black, and it's like fading to this blue color. The last time it faded, it turned this really, really pretty, like light teal, and my purple faded to like this beautiful lilac, and it was so gorgeous.
Yeah.
But we didn't put enough. Like Abigail didn't leave the dye in long, or not the dye, the bleach in long enough. So some of my red. Because red is really hard.
It is hard to
get out. Like to take red to go to like a blonde or a brunette, anything else.
Yeah, my Allison has a hard time.
You have to actually put in an additive into your bleach and
oh wow, Sherry.
And toner to take the red out. I have to buy this little package and it takes it out. But if you still don't let it sit on there long enough, it still will leave a residue of the red.
Right. Yeah. Does it have biotin in it, Sherry? Because my mom was taking that and she really liked it.
Yeah. Here, I'll grab mine real quick. Let me show you what I get. Let me show you.
Hey, Becky. Hey, Pugmania. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Susan. Okay, good. I'm thinking about getting some because, well, you get older, your hair just gets thinner and thinner, and I had thin hair to begin with.
You're okay. Let's cover your eyes. You're okay.
Hey, Jameson.
You're okay. Just stay calm. You're okay. So these are the ones we get. They're by Soapbox.
Okay, I got you.
So this one has keratin, and it's shine boosting and smooth and shiny. And then this one is biotin and superfruit. And they're both so you can get, there's conditioners and shampoos, so I get both. I usually get one of the shampoo, and then a different one for the conditioner, so that I get both things in there.
Hey, Barry.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, guys. The little dinosaurs, they're so stinking cute.
They are adorable. Folic
They're
acid is
so
really
cute.
awesome and works with it. Okay, my mom is taking that too.
Yeah.
What is the brand? Brittany asked. What's the brand?
Soapbox is the one that Soapbox is the one that you get at Sally. So, and I think they're only I think it's like, I don't know, $5 a bottle. It's not expensive, which is really good. Because like anything you go to the grocery store to buy with biotin or anything, it's like $10-20. And this stuff works amazing. They sell them at Sally's, and I'm really glad that we found them. They have a whole line. Like they even have who was that was asking to come up? Oh, I'm gonna invite some people up. Let's invite some people up. I really want to talk today. I'm not in the mood to like just sit here and ramble on. So anybody that wants to hit the box,
I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of things to say.
Yeah, because we've got a lot to talk about. We haven't talked about this over here yet. We're going to talk about the videos, obviously.
Hey, ladies.
Hey, girl.
Hello.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Hi, Fancy.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, everybody. I can't
Hello,
wait till this
hello,
live
hello.
tonight.
I'm making empanadas while we talk, okay?
You're
Okay.
making
sweet.
empanadas.
I'm making empanadas, girlfriend.
I've
I'm
never
a
had
Latina
those.
girl. I would give you all empanadas. Yes, I
Oh,
would.
you'll have to send me the.
So I was turned on to sopapillas back in like the 90s. I was in Texas. I'd just gotten out of the military, and I was staying with bum number one up in Tyler. And he takes me to this little tiny Mexican restaurant, and it looks like a hole in the wall. I mean, I was like scared to go in there. Everything is mismatched. Nothing is anything. And he's like, you don't understand. This is the best place in town. And I'm like, okay, I'm not sure. And oh my God, everything was good. And then he's like, do you want to get a sopapilla? And I was like, what is a sopapilla? And he's like, oh, you're going to love it. It's like a tortilla, and it's filled with honey and da-da-da. And I'm like, what? Why
Is
have I
that
never
what
heard
it's
of
in
this?
it? What's all in it? What's the recipe?
It's like, okay, so it's a fried tortilla. So they fry the tortilla, and then they put the stuff like inside when they're frying it, like put it in there, and it like kind of makes like a little poppy, and you pop it.
Oh,
and it has,
okay.
like, cinnamon. It has cinnamon and honey and all that stuff in it, and they're so good.
My daughters love honey and cinnamon.
Have you guys seen the crimp it on the TikTok shop that you put the fajita in it and you crimp it?
I saw that today.
Yes.
Okay,
It's in my cart.
I got it today, so I'm trying it out.
Yeah,
and
Mama.
I decided to make it. And I'll tell you guys if it's any good. You know, I don't do anything on TikTok, but if you see it on TikTok, buy it. Oh, so far it's great. I crimped a couple of fajitas, and I was like, oh my God, this is so good. You crimp a fajita, you put it in the air fryer. You know, I spray it with a little bit of olive oil to make it nice and crispy. Girl,
That's
Do you like my Bob Ross shirt?
oh my God, I love that.
I know. I was just gonna say you got Bob Ross on your shirt today. I love it.
Oh my God!
Look, there he is.
I love that.
There's Patrick.
Bob
Oh, my
Ross.
goal was let me put another life goal. Let's see. What else do we want to get? We want to get what else? I want to
fried ice cream is something that I was really and it has to be
I love
done right. It has to be done right, but man, I love the fried ice cream.
Do your magic genies in your gallery, gift gallery, so you can go up to another level. You got to get a bubble kiss and a You're So Fly and a vanilla.
Oh, I see.
Oh my goodness. So do you guys know the story behind Bob Ross though? Do you guys have any idea what actually happened to him and his legacy?
Oh yes, I know.
I heard there was something about some murders.
Yeah,
No,
tell the story,
so,
Fancy.
okay. So Bob Ross, he owned his own everything for a very long time. He had everything. And then as he grew, he could no longer like do it. So he started contracting with this company to make the supplies for him and promote him. And they would do live art shows for him and things like that, like where they would come and paint with him, you know, that kind of stuff. And they did all this stuff. When he passed away, they stole it from his family They stole the name. They're not allowed to use the name Ross. They can't, as artists, they can't even put Ross in the last part of their name. Like, they have to change everything. This woman took everything from him. Like, the family he has nothing. If I knew this when I bought this shirt, that this was funding her bullshit, I would have never bought the shirt. But now that I have the shirt, every time I wear it, I take time to tell this story because it's very important. I think people need to know this, that like, this happens to artists. This happens to people. People take their things.
Yeah, I'm a painter. I bought his supplies. Now I feel terrible that I promoted that woman. I supported that terrible woman.
Yeah.
I feel horrible whenever I use the supplies.
Yeah, but
I know. I heard a lot of bad stuff, and I just blocked it out because I never believed all that stuff they were saying about Bob Ross.
Yeah, no, he was a great guy. He taught his children. His son was carrying on the name. He was doing he was still doing the classes and all of that, and they just stole it from him. Yeah, there is a Netflix documentary. That's the one I found out about it, and I went and researched, and I was like,
I'm gonna have to go watch that because I used to watch him growing up.
Yeah.
I think it was amazing. Like just the way the brush he would use and the way he would use it, it would make something that looked like he just did so much detail, and it was just all in the way he used it.
Oh, you've painted with Steve, his son. Is that his son? I think that's his son, right? Yeah, he was always very calming. I loved to watch him when I went to sleep. Like, I would turn him on PBS, and I would just watch it and fall asleep.
Do you guys remember when he used to beat the brush? That's what killed him. That's what ended up killing him. It gave him cancer.
Is it
That's
really?
how he died.
Yeah.
The mist.
Oh, she got her best 2025.
Wow.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, I haven't even worried about rankings in so long.
I did not know that. That's some
oh
good
God, we're all the way down to the
fun. You should come back and have fun on TikTok. Fuck those people.
Oh, he used to do classes too. Oh, wow.
I'm gonna level you up, Fancy. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, baby. Yeah, he used to do classes, and then that's when they took it from him. Was while he was still doing classes, Stephen. They took everything from him and told him he could no longer use his name.
Oh my God!
Like, what audacity do you have to tell somebody they can't use their name?
Right?
And she took him to court.
What?
Lord.
I've got to watch that damn documentary.
It was bad. It's a terrible story. It's heartbreaking. It reminds me a lot of the Aunt Jemima story and how they stole that story and made it something different.
All right, get ready, Fancy. Smile.
Say,
nice.
I gotta watch your whole gallery. Oh, I can't see.
Oh my God! Thank you, baby. I love you.
Today. Y'all, I got gifted a train last night, so I just wanted to gift everybody.
Wow. I don't think I've ever gotten a train. I don't think I've ever gotten a train.
I always spread it through my community. I don't never cash that shit out.
Yeah,
I
recycle too. I recycle.
I always put at least, when I was making more, I would put some in there and then I would take out some out. But now that I haven't been really making a whole lot because I'm not really over here, I don't do the battles anymore.
Yeah.
I usually just
I don't
put
battle.
It back
I just get on here and chit chat about cases and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, which Fancy, I missed your lives. I'm so upset. Like after everything dropped the other night, I've been working and I did not get to see your live or anything.
Oh, she missed them.
Any of your thoughts? I don't know.
Oh, they're both on YouTube. They're both on YouTube.
Okay, good.
Bubblegum.
Thank you, Paradise. Thank you. You guys are lighting me up today. Thank you so much. What is
my little girl? She said, bubblegum in a dish. How many wishes do you wish?
I remember playing that.
How many pieces do you wish?
How many pieces do you wish? 5. 1, 2. Yeah, I remember that. Barry, so Mac and I had a lot to say. We did 2 lives yesterday for ourselves, and then we were on some panels. But I mean, this is thank you, Jay Vincent. Thank you. This is just wow.
Y'all go to her gift gallery and light it up. It's up at the top by her name.
Oh my goodness, thank you guys. Thank you.
That's awesome.
You guys are being so awesome. But yeah, we have a lot of thoughts. I didn't get to hear your thoughts on it, Barry.
Thanks,
so I'd love to hear what
appreciate you, girl.
I'm shocked. I know that, well, not shocked. That's
right.
dumb. but like
Nothing
was
shocks
just
me anymore, but
it was almost
yeah.
like not shocked, exhilarating, I guess
Yeah.
you could say, to watch all that stuff and like finally have solid proof to these people that keep telling us like it's not true, she didn't say that, because that's one of the one things that people say she never said was that you can
Yes.
have my 13-year-old
Yeah.
daughter.
Right.
And having a video evidence of that is
And
Right.
talking to her
huge.
about it when she's like 8 years old,
Shame,
getting her
Barry.
ready, that is wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
and
gosh. Thank you, Alicia. Yeah, like the whole thing. I honestly, that wasn't shocking to me because I've known about that for a really long time. But I always was told that it was Nick. I never believed a whole hell of a lot of any of that because I know that she groomed him a lot. So I always figured if he said it, she got him to say it somehow, like something in the role playing that they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
But to hear her. The more shocking point, like Mandy said, was to hear her say, thinking about, oh, I won't tell her when she's 7, which means you thought about the fact that it's 7, whether you should or should not tell her. Like, that's disturbing as hell.
Like, you got to get her prepared. Like, what the F?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I just.
My
It
daughter's
just
8
solidified
years old.
everything that we've heard,
My daughter's
Yes.
8 years old,
And-
and I try to keep her out of any kind of, even when she comes into my lives, I block her because I don't want her hearing this shit.
Nope.
Yes, I did see the one in, are you talking about the one in the Barnes & Noble where her mom's inside going to get the comic book? That was the other thing, okay? That was the other thing that was really fucking strange to me, was like, she's dressed as the different characters, but she's not doing anything as the characters. She's dressed as the 5-year-old Kitty, and yet she's talking about a push-up bra on her bra size.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's cute. That was
I love
cute.
that one. That's my favorite one. I like that one right now.
Well, she was also turning on the couch like she was talking to the other person that she was being.
Yes.
I'm like, what?
Like,
Who are you
me and
referring
Gypsy,
to right
me
now?
and
Like,
Gypsy,
who
we
are
made
you
the
talking
mistake.
to
Me and
right
Gypsy.
now?
She's like
Yeah,
looking at
she's
her
the
like,
dog inside of Gypsy, the husky.
Oh
Okay.
my word, dude!
something that
It's
really
all very
stuck out
weird.
to me.
Like,
Something
how
that
the
really
hell
stuck
are
out
you
to
a
me.
dog and
Hold
a
on, hold on.
person?
The part
let Barry.
the part with when she was saying that she changed the password and Nick got mad at her
Yes.
and she was
Right.
being Demona and she's like, Gypsy did that, but you can't be mad at Gypsy and you can't be mad at me because neither of us really did it. We did it together. Like, she couldn't even take blame as herself. Like, her split personalities are splitting the blame. I was like,
Which I
this
also
bitch.
thought was really funny that was the scenario she used, because it was like, she goes, I know I've made mistakes and like, and I'm like, so you changed the password because you forgot your password. So? Like,
Right.
So? Like, I don't
She was
understand.
probably
You
doing
didn't-
something
you didn't
shady
tell-
behind
see-
his back.
That's what I'm thinking. I think she
Yeah.
locked him out of the account
Yeah.
for whatever reason, and he was like, what the hell, I can't get in. And she's like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, my brain doesn't work all the time.
Yeah, I have
That was
misremembered
Gypsy. That
memories.
wasn't me.
That
Right?
was Gypsy.
That
Gypsy's
wasn't
the one
me.
that forgets everything.
Yes. She can't
Barry,
take
I'm
blame.
loving
Like,
your
she
new videos, Barry. They're longer. They're so much better. I'm loving them, Barry.
Shut my door.
Thank you. I actually woke up to like 30,000 views on one of my videos, and now it's up to 1.3 million. And I'm like, holy
Mine went up to
That's awesome, girl. That's
1.7
awesome.
million. I was like, what?
Good
The one of
job.
Gypsy walking
Awesome,
weird?
awesome.
You know that one that
did-
Gypsy's walking weird off the carnival ride?
yeah.
That one is blowing up.
Good.
The two differences where Ryan's treating her good and Ken's like
like
not
how
even.
He waits for her,
Dude,
and
she
waits for her to get out of the car and takes her hand and walks with her.
And everybody's like, "Oh, he did that just for show."
Love you too, girl. Love you
I
too.
don't think he did. I
No,
think that
no.
he really loved.
I'll be
Gypsy.
honest with you. If I had to choose between the two, my pick would be Ryan every day and twice on Sunday. I would never want to have to choose between the two of them because I think they're both just horrible people, honestly. But I don't think that
Now that I've
Ryan
seen his
isn't-
lives, yes.
I don't
Right?
think that Ryan is a horrible person in his core. Like, I think his mother taught him things. I think she gave him a good foundation. I
He has
think she
bad
taught him to be a
judgment.
decent
He has
human
bad
being.
judgment. Very
I
bad
think he
judgment.
wanted
still
the
loves
best for
Gypsy.
Gypsy. He wanted Gypsy to
still loves
progress
Gypsy.
and do good for herself, get a job maybe.
Right.
He wanted her to do well for herself. Ken seems I don't know. I think Ken enjoys being the smartest person in the room, and that doesn't say
Yeah,
much about him.
He does.
He's got a big
He
old ego.
does.
Yeah,
But he's
yeah.
never
Yeah,
Ryan
Ryan
just
is
wanted
manipulative.
Gypsy to do right and not hurt herself. Like
Exactly.
in the
Ryan does.
media.
Look, Ryan is manipulative. He is. Ryan is problematic. Ryan does give me icky feelings. I did not like Ryan from the moment I heard about him. I
Right.
started asking Rachel.
Aw.
Thank you, baby. Love you too. I started asking questions about him and everything. Like, who is this new guy? Like, where did he come from? You know, all these different things. But I generally do believe that the difference between Ken and Ryan is how they were raised, and I believe that Raina raised Ken to be a douchebag, like literally, just a douchebag. No, like totally, like hell, she gave him PTSD trying to make him
For
gay.
real?
Okay,
I
like
mean,
for real.
seriously, the
But
guy's confused as hell, it seems.
He's
He is
still
so
in love
confused.
with her and she's left him.
And then
Like-
Ryan, what I see about Ryan is a man that had no self-esteem. He had no girlfriends on the outside. He wasn't
Me
getting
too,
the
it's
numbers
mom.
at the bar. Okay, he's not hitting up the girl in the produce section
is
and getting her
very
melons.
snug, Nikki.
Nope, it ain't happened. So honestly, I think that he sought her out because he needed something, and he thought he could fix her.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what he thought, and that's what she didn't like about him.
Ryan
that he
was
tried to fix
reacting.
her.
He was reacting to her stuff, right? And he was like,
Yes.
well, that was 5 years ago, too. Yeah, it was disturbing. But then goes on to make excuses and like, well, that was 5 years ago. She didn't do that when I was with her. I mean, we didn't do BDSM and she didn't wear wigs.
She didn't wear no
me,
wigs
so
with
He
me.
said
just
something
saying.
interesting. But
He
did
was
you guys
going,
hear what he
He
said?
didn't do that for me.
She wasn't shaving her head or wearing wigs when
Right,
she
that's
was
what I
with
was-
Right, he
me.
said that too. Right.
So that was interesting. So something's going on, her being with Ken. Maybe Ken is into it. Maybe Ken loves it.
See,
You know?
listen, Gypsy was at the adult store getting a strap on the other day, okay?
Okay.
Girl.
Hey, there is a
I
5-year-old.
can't.
There's a 5-year-old in the house running around. So let's keep
Oh, I'm
it.
sorry.
okay.
I didn't know.
Okay,
I didn't
yeah.
know.
That's okay.
I mean,
That's
seriously,
okay.
she's gonna be looking like a boyfriend behind. Just saying.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
I
she
think
is
Ken
with
was
her
into
little
it. I
short
think-
hair.
Mhm.
Fancy, were you on the live yesterday when they were saying that Ken's ex is coming out to speak?
Hold on, I'm sorry. Is it Venom?
Yes, his ex will be coming.
Wyatt.
He went to a public creator.
Uh-huh.
He gave them proof
Yeah, that's
that he was with Ken in photographs.
Really?
Yes, and he said,
Yep.
y'all
That's what
can
I'm heard.
spread
That's
it
what I heard
wherever you
too.
want.
All right, tell Fancy what you just said. Well, I'll wait till she's done.
Fancy was in the live.
Okay, I thought I wasn't for sure.
Yesterday, the guy, his name's Ocean Cup, he gave someone, he won't tell us who, but it is a content creator of color, he said. And he gave them all his evidence saying that he was with Ken Urker.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And it will
There's
be
Ocean
out.
Cup.
That creator has permission to make content about it. He gave them permission.
Well, I have to say that I've known it the whole time. We discussed it back in the day when the story was breaking because Christy was freaking out that they broke up and that the TMZ and everybody was calling her. And so who does she call? Who does she come to? Me, a person
I
she
know
screwed over
it's
that I
not.
didn't want anything to do with. She comes to me and she's boo-hooing and she's like, I don't know what to do to stop them from doing this. I said, you give them a story. You give them a story. That's what you do. If you want them to whatever, then you give them the story. You just need to be truthful about they broke up for whatever reasons. He can't take the fame, whatever it is.
Right.
And go on. And she's like, well, I think they're going to come out with these rumors that he's done. And I'm like, well, Christy, is he? Like, I mean,
Still 100%.
Christy was at fault for that shit. She was telling Gypsy she was still talking to Ken.
Christy's at fault for all of it.
Ken
But I
is
don't
just,
believe.
Krista
I
said it right
also
there.
heard-
He is just as sick as Gypsy, if not sicker.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you know exactly
I think
who
so
she is,
too.
and he refuses to freaking see it. He does.
He's so
refuses, just like
willfully
Ross.
ignorant.
They both pretend like, oh no, I didn't see that, so I'm not aware of that. Oh no, that isn't cool for somebody to say, but oh, they're in chat. Yeah, I still love you. Get him
But I
the
don't
fuck off the
publicly
piano.
online.
I'm sorry.
said that-
Get him off the piano. Like, why do people give him a platform?
Right. He went publicly, she
not?
went publicly
Okay.
online, said that he had an addiction and was sharing his MAT medication. How would she know that if she wasn't
Right?
taking it? Like, I
Exactly.
think she was still doing the rugs whenever she got out of prison.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
don't believe
agree.
nothing she says.
Nope.
Not a damn word comes out her mouth I can believe, because
Nope.
she is always shown to be a liar.
Always lying.
Always.
And that's the whole
What,
thing.
Ryan?
That's the whole thing too. It's
Welcome in, Steph. Welcome in, Brittany.
when Ryan was talking, he's acting like, it was 5 years ago, and I'm like, okay, well, it's how many years later now, and she's still acting like the same person.
Right.
She's not different.
She's not different. And I can tell you this, her mannerisms are the same. The way she talks is the same. The delusion is the same.
Yep.
The lies are the same. She has grown absolutely none. None. Absolutely none.
She just wants
Yeah,
people to
little Brittany.
think she's
address
grown
something
because she
about-
got that baby.
Okay, so I want to address something. I want to address something about the new Phoenix video, because I haven't got to talk about that much yet.
Okay, I'll mute.
I think that is more symbolistic of what she is trying to convey than most people are realizing. So it's not just the Phoenix Rising. If you read the whole thing, she says, I'm still standing, I'm still rising, still walking, still whatever, right? That still walking, that's in there for a reason. It's in there because she knows that we all keep saying that eventually she's not going to be able to walk right. And because she knows that she looks weird when she does walk, and we call her out on it. So she's got to put it in there. I'm still walking. That's my opinion of how that was in there. Everything she says has an actual more deeper meaning than you ever even think half the time.
Right.
She's very.
I think she's very calculated in what she
Mommy,
says
Sam's
and
not
what she does. Fancy's right. She's very calculated.
Yes.
Everything
Wait,
she says and
Fancy.
does.
Yeah.
Miss, I have a question, and if you do not want to talk about this, please just say it, and I swear it won't hurt my feelings.
No,
I got asked to leave a live 2 nights ago because I said I liked you. It was
Don't worry about what people say about
JFK Annie, I bet.
No, it was that Cooper girl, that video.
Natasha Cooper is nothing.
Oh, don't go to her
honey,
lives.
please don't.
Block her ass.
No.
I did. I had to block
I
Natasha
have said
Cooper.
everything that I have ever wanted to say about that woman.
Okay,
If you want to
that's
see
fine.
what I have to
Awful.
say,
No,
hold on.
You don't need her on your page.
Wait,
I don't wanna-
listen. Let me talk. Thank you.
Go ahead.
All right. It's okay. Just thank you. Look, I've been rounding around with that woman. Last year they were going to sue her just like they were going to sue me, and they paid her. She got them to pay her off instead. And then she turned on me yet again. Okay. After trying to tell everybody I knew all kinds of things, and then she turned on me again. That woman has stalked me, harassed me, tried to destroy my life. She's told people that I had an STD, and that I cheated on my husband because Christy Blanchard told her that. She made videos of me holding moldy cookies and talking about my moldy cookie. There's actually a whole group that they started, two or three of them. Let's see. They had Free Craig. They had Fancy's Moldy Crusty Club. Yeah. They scalped
Natasha
me.
Cooper is a piece of
scalping me in a picture. This is how this woman has been
So
for
petty
all
and
these
childish.
years. It's very
I would just
disgusting.
block
She was
her.
very
girl.
Hideous
selfish.
woman. But if you want to know, if anyone wants to know everything that I know about Natasha Cooper, last year I did a live, one time only exclusive with Starlight, and I told all about my experience with her and what had happened. So if you guys need to know, you guys can go over
On
there.
YouTube.
Well, I just spoke up, and she was talking about you, and I said, "Well, I'm sorry, I like Fancy," and she said, "Well, you're more than welcome to leave." I was like, "Okay,
Yeah,
bye."
She did me the same way, Steph. She did me the same way, and I cussed her out. I had got so
That's
mad,
right.
I blocked her.
Okay, bye. I thought it was juvenile,
And
but
let me address this. Like, a lot of people don't like me, okay? And I give no
Who
fucks.
cares?
Like, I don't care. You can like me, you can hate me, you can love me, you can not. It just doesn't matter to me. It's no skin off my back. But if you hear other people downing me or saying some things, just consider the sources, because there's always a story there. And it's not usually the story they're telling, because I will tell on myself all freaking day long. If I said it and you put it in my face, I'm going to tell you I said it. I absolutely said it, and I probably
did my homework
when I
on you.
said it.
I did my homework on you. I did my homework on the people that worked with you or used to work with you. You know what I'm saying? And I pretty much nailed it. I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
And
I have asked the question, what's wrong with Fancy, when I didn't really know you, but realized after talking to other people, you're just extremely passionate.
Very much.
And
they don't like me because I'm the one. I'm the one. That's it. I am the one that made this happen.
You were the first one that came out with anything, and they're jealous.
But I was the only one who stayed
I just
with
know
this case.
that.
Yeah,
When
you
she
have
said
been here from the
get-go. She said, if that's how you feel, you can leave. I said, well, bye. I mean, there was like a
later.
I think I was there when you said, well, bye.
Bye.
Bye. But
we were all
I like the accent. Well, bye.
Okay, so before we go on and talk about anything else, because I want to leave this subject, I don't want to
talk about.
I'm sorry.
That.
I just want to. No, it's okay. It's fine.
No worries.
I just want to say this.
Hey, Bam Bam.
Do not feel the need to defend me in rooms I'm not in. Okay, it's not your job. You didn't get tasked that just because you're my friend on here or you like me or you follow me. It's not your job. And it brings heat on you, and people are mean and hateful to people that defend me. I don't care what
you
they
just have to block. It's understandable because I still do it too. I do. There's just times, there's a lot that I let go,
and I appreciate it. I appreciate it
before I finally freaking say something. But
don't worry about it.
I appreciate it, and I get the reason why everybody wants to do it and does do it, because it's like, okay, if you guys would just seriously shut the hell up and just listen to what the hell she has to say and pay attention, you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna be the one though that says, now granted, if she had just said something bad and went on, great, fine.
Right,
I'm not one of those
continuously rip.
if you're mad at somebody, I got to be mad at somebody that's stupid and childish. But when she made the call that, well, who in here likes Fancy? And I spoke up, I was like, I like Fancy. And she was like, well, then you can just leave. And I'm like, well, bye.
It must have been a low content day for her.
She's now,
she's got to be Gen X. She's got to be Gen X.
She got paid off by Christy Blanchard.
I didn't know. Yeah. Then I found out that her and Christy were real good friends. Okay.
Yeah, let's move past that.
Okay, let's move past it.
Subject, I want to say that I watched the video of Gypsy dancing. I was thinking about Fancy laughing her ass off because I was like,
oh my God,
I was like, I know she loves this video.
When I watched Starlight's video, I couldn't. I lost it.
It was creepy.
I think I figured out what song it is, though. I think it's Britney Spears, I'm a Slave for You.
I wish they would tell us exactly what song it is, like in a personal DM, so we could all just.
Right. I bet it is. I'm a Slave for You.
I think it should be a TikTok trend. Everybody needs to do the dance.
It did have a sound, but they didn't play it so that they wouldn't
get copyrighted.
Yeah,
right. I gotcha. That makes sense because I got copyrighted.
Trend it. Do the arms crossed over the head and go back like a robot and come back up. Girl.
It's weird.
Or she was walk like a Gypsy.
It was bizarre to see. I showed my mom
the Gypsy song.
My mom.
I know the song that we need to put it to.
What?
Everyone loves Gypsy Rose.
Do the Gypsy Rose song by Fleetwood Mac.
No, guys.
Perfect.
Pinky and I love Gypsy Rose. Yep. Oh yeah, that creepy song that she had made for her.
No. Oh,
do you need to go bleach your mind now?
And you know what? Somebody needs to let them know the truth about her, because those men that wrote the song for her think that they should not have, or something about the mom. They didn't know that Dee Dee was mistreating her. So they still think that Dee Dee was mistreating.
I'm sure they know by now. Somebody's got to have told them.
I hope so.
Because how embarrassing for them.
Gypsy, Ken's mother was in the live the other night watching.
Yeah, Nikki. Yeah, Dee Dee had to write a song, Nick.
Yeah, she was watching the whole thing. Raina was.
I
Interesting.
saw someone
Okay,
in
hey guys,
Into the Weeds.
Brittany. Hey, Brittany.
Sorry.
You haven't said anything, and I don't know if you came up on purpose or if you're just up here and don't know how to get down. So
She might just be being quiet because everybody's talking.
I know that's what I know, but that's why I want to give her a chance to talk if she knows she's up here.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't even realize I got up finally.
Oh yeah, hi.
Hi.
Do you have a question? Or you just want to hang out and talk? I just want to make sure you got a chance to talk because everybody's talking over you.
Oh no, it's fine. I agree with what everyone's saying.
Yeah, Brittany's cool. I love Britt.
Oh, thank you.
Aw, I like this group. Like this little group of people right here. I do. I really enjoy the Chewy Rose group. That's what I kind of think of you guys as. You're always over there, you know. I really like Chewy. I like Rose. I even like Pony. You know, that was a hard sell for me at first.
Everybody's pretty cool for the most part.
They're so respectful. Chewy and Rose are so respectful.
And they just don't like drama. They don't put it in their panel.
I love
and
that.
they're good about that. They're good
and
about
I like
that.
Yeah, I like that.
They don't allow any nonsense.
Chewy does a good job at controlling the conversation. He does a good job.
He's a very good host. He's everything I thought that Morbid should have been. How about that?
There you go.
Yes.
And that's and I'm sorry. I feel that Morbid did more damage in the 1 year that he was here doing all of this than everyone else in years.
He's coming back in January, so get ready.
He made a mockery. A mockery of a lot of things. He made a mockery of a lot of things.
Yes.
I didn't like the way he talked about women.
I really
I
feel
didn't
like
care for
he
that.
set this case backwards last year because a lot of this stuff was coming out, and there was those of us that were trying to get it out there and talk about it, and then there was them that were just like making fun of everything every night and starting crap every day.
And if you call them out on it, you might as well forget about it. You're done.
Do you understand
I
that
kinda
what
like the
you're
guy.
doing is counterproductive to the actual information that we're trying to get out there? You know, like that.
Right,
was really
and I mean,
hard
if you
for
want to
me.
be a gossip channel, be a gossip channel. Whatever,
Yeah.
that's cool. But you know, don't bring in the creators who are really trying to do things.
do things and then screw them over. Yeah,
right,
you know.
right.
And
Because
you know what, guys? I
because
thought
you
about
don't-
what you guys were saying, you know, last night.
Right,
about
we're
being-
all a
on the
team,
same-
Queen Kool-Aid.
We're all on the same team. We are. You know, yes, we are. And I said something the other night, and I think you guys just didn't really understand where I was coming from. But there are certain people that I feel pretend to be on the same
Love
side.
you
and they're
too,
not on the same
Kinshua.
I agree 100% with that.
Yeah, I know what you were
100%, and I've
saying the
seen
other
it.
night. We aren't all a team because there was some people in that live that was just there for recording. I get it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was meaning we are a team, not the people that's in here being drama.
And just credit people. I saw Nina post something and you could barely
Hey,
tell that
Rose.
it was into the
Hi, Chewy.
weeds.
Yeah, I
Credit
always
people.
tag into the weeds if I put something that bears up because they ask you, credit us. Yes.
And Nina's been called out before for that, for not crediting.
Okay, well, we're
people
not talking about
properly.
that.
Yeah, she has been
Not
called
talking
out
about
for that. And yeah, shit. Once all that stuff went down and she started, and then that's all I'm going to say. She started calling everybody racist. I mean,
Let
like
me tell you
everybody
something.
racist.
She
If
called
you made a
Becca,
comment, you were a racist when she left
she
YouTube.
called Becca racist. And let me tell you, as a Latina, and I've dealt with a lot of racism in my life, I have never seen that from Becca. I've never seen it from Fancy.
No.
If I saw that shit, I'm going to call it out.
Hell
But for
no.
her to start throwing that accusation, that's a harsh accusation.
She
You
said
better
that
have
about
proof.
me, and I made a comment
that's
because
fucked up.
she says she would say things about Fancy like they should put her medication in her applesauce, and I'm like, dude, you know what?
the
You're such
fuck?
an ass for saying that.
Yeah,
So
don't
the
talk
girl
like
went
that.
out.
I don't want to have this conversation.
I'm just saying when she
I don't
flipped
wanna have
out,
that
I
Let's
made
not
a
have this
comment.
conversation. Let's not put Fancy in the middle of our opinion.
Okay, what are we talking about today?
We're going to talk about the videos is what I want to talk about. Barry, what are you saying down there? I heard you.
Into the Weeds live the other night when they were exposing all these videos they have. There was someone in the chat that was pro Gypsy. Sorry, my kids are having fun.
That's okay.
There was someone that was in the chat that was pro Gypsy, and I can't remember what they were saying verbatim, you know, but just like commenting every little thing that was being said, and I was like, is that you, Gypsy? And then other people started to catch on to it, and the name of the person was Kitty Aurora, and I'm like,
That's her.
That's
could it be
interesting.
any more
And that's
obvious?
What a coincidence.
Yeah.
Right.
Creepy.
Yeah,
I looked up all her email addresses. I got all
Kitty
of
Aurora
hers,
is
too.
creepy.
She had that baby
Y'all
to
want them, just send
fulfill
let
a
me know.
kink. She has an incest kink.
hey, we
Oh
can't
She
say
God,
that
had
over
that
here,
baby
folks.
for a reason.
I
What?
can't. I know.
We
I
can't
can't
say
even
those
think
kind of
about
words
it.
over here. You gotta be careful. You
Oh,
gotta
I'm
be
sorry. I'm
the
so
family tree
sorry.
doesn't
I'm
fork.
so
The family
TikTok
tree doesn't
shop
fork.
is my
It's
favorite
yeah.
thing. Yes.
The family tree doesn't fork. We know.
Yes.
But yes, because
Speaking of
she
which,
Okay.
sexualizes everything with everyone.
Right.
Everybody.
but
Yeah.
speaking of which, I was sent pictures of the Blanchard family yesterday, and I won't show them because it's disturbing to me, and I don't want it to be disturbing to everyone else. But
Can
let
you
me tell you,
describe it?
yes, okay.
Okay.
Let's just say that Rod standing next to Christy had no effect, but standing next to his mom had a big effect.
Uh-oh.
Damn, that's so creepy.
Very
Well, they're always
obvious.
fighting, you know.
Okay,
They're all
but
the time fighting.
listen. Devil's advocate. It could have been like a tennis ball or something like that.
Sure.
Like, I'm not even kidding. It could have been, but it really does look like he has something poking right into her stomach.
And this comes from a close family friend. I'm not talking. She's who brought it to me. She said, "Remember, we've all been
speechless.
talking about the tree not forking." Oh, and by the way, I also got pictures of Christy's wedding. I do want to talk about the wedding and what happened. I'm going to talk about that again here. I'm also going to.
I want to ask you a
Ooh, good,
question.
good. I
when
wanna
you're
Wait.
hear
Let
ready.
me finish. Let me finish.
Okay, finish.
Shit. Now I forgot because
You want to talk about the wedding?
You were talking
I
about
was
the
talking
wedding.
I got the wedding pictures, but I got these pictures too. But the wedding pictures are very, very interesting because thinking about this, if you look in the picture, there is Christy as the bride, and she's got her hair all done up. And I'm gonna put these out. I will put these ones out. She's got her hair all done up in there, and then she also has this woman standing as one of her bridesmaids at the very end who looks like a dead ringer for her. That's his sister. That's Rod's sister, Celeste. I believe that's Celeste.
They look very similar.
But it's not the other
This
sister. I think the
family's
other
so
sister is
weird.
Yeah.
Can I ask you one question when you get
Yes,
ready?
ma'am. It is.
Okay, I heard that Rod and Christy were
Yes.
distant cousins. Is that
Yes.
the
Oh
truth
my
or is that a
God.
lie?
They are.
It is a
That's true.
small
That's
town.
what I thought. Yeah.
It's a
No.
small
They've
town, you
admitted
know.
it's bigger than that with these people. It's not just that it's a small town. There is an actual.
I just want to make sure that they are.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, they are cousins.
Okay.
They are cousins. Christy told me. Even Titania, Gypsy's or Dee Dee's best friend, is related to Dee Dee, and she didn't tell me that until like this last year when I asked her about something because I looked up Emma's last name for the tree I was doing, and I'm like, Ty,
That's how I found out. I done a family tree. And I was like, what?
I'm like, Ty, are you related to Emma? She's like, I said, because her last name's just Claire. That's yours, right? She goes, yeah, but it's very far, far down the line. And I was like, but you never said anything. Like,
second cousins ain't too far.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. The wedding was interesting though, just because. So if we talk about this wedding, if I read it last night, what Christy said happened. If you guys all know what Christy's story was about the wedding and the priest and all of that. Do you guys know all that? Or do I need to read it again?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that
Just the details.
Dee
I
Dee told
know
the
it,
priest they
but-
couldn't get married because her
Okay,
and Rod
no,
were still
it's
married.
really specific in what she says. So let me read it again. It's just one page. The Holy Rosary Church that I attended. So she's talking about they're going to get married there. I don't know where in the damn 90-page letter she wrote me it is, but this is what I pulled out. Okay, so I attended I attended since Rod was married before. She says already. I didn't even think about that. She says already, and then she crosses it out and writes before. That's interesting. That's a Freudian slip, I think. And did not have a church wedding. We were allowed to. As Father Dean and I were talking, He is also a longtime family friend. I told him not to be surprised if Rod's ex-wife called and started trouble. Father Dean said, I don't think she'll cause trouble, and left it at that. The following day, Father Dean called me and told me Dee had called him, telling him how dare he try to marry Rod and I because they were still married. He proceeded to tell me he had a copy of their divorce decree, which is funny. Funny that this is what she's saying because she's a really bad Catholic right here. Divorce decree, and asked her if she wanted to set up a meeting. She said yes, so they set one up for the following day, but she never showed up. I couldn't believe she called and lied to a priest, God's right-hand man here on earth. So that's the story, okay? That's her little horrible story. Another story that I can just say, Dee Dee was a shitty person and she tried to do this to me, but I have absolutely no proof of it, right? Except we did some digging. And the digging was from a friend of mine who's in the Catholic Church. And she said, can you send me that piece of the letter? Because I want to read it specifically. And I said, sure. And then we started talking about what is or isn't a legal marriage in the Catholic faith. Whether you're married in the church or out of the church, I found this out, does not matter. So if you have a civil union or a church wedding, you're still recognized under the civil law of the church that you are married. So that is your first marriage. So even like she says, they didn't get married in a church, so it should be okay for us to do so. But that's not where it stops. And if you think about this story, remember, Christy's the one who's initiating the conversation and saying that Dee Dee's going to be a problem. The reason she's doing all of this is because if even with the, he had her divorce decree, do you know the divorce decree means absolutely nothing to a Catholic priest? He could care less about the divorce decree because the only thing that matters to him is what is covenant with the church itself. So the reason why this all fucking happened is because I believe, allegedly, in my opinion, for entertainment and educational purposes only, that Rod and Dee Dee were still married in the freaking church because there's no annulment. So yes. I'm sure that they had to get that annulment beforehand. And do you know what it says? It says that it's really easy for you to do it it's easier to do it if you are both seeking it. If one is opposing it, though, it tends to be harder.
I've had an annulment.
This is the whole thing. I'm so irritated, but look how she twisted that. This is simple. It's Catholic freaking faith. It's your faith. You knew that he had to check. You knew that you were married before. It's in your baptism record, Rod. Makes me
up in Catholicism, and my dad refuses. Hold on, my dad refuses to get. Okay, my dad refuses to get remarried. He's like, next show, please. My dad refuses to get married because he married my mother, and he will never remarry again. He has dated other women who have left him. They've tried to convert to his Catholicism. I was there at their conversion there, in church and everything for Catholicism because she wanted to marry my dad and she didn't understand. My dad is never going to marry you because he is one of his faith. He is very Catholic. So they claim to be all Bible, they go to church and all this kind of stuff. Well, if they really are Catholic, then he is still married to Dee Dee in the Catholic Church. They don't believe in divorce. Like it's not a thing.
The only way that they could have gotten an annulment, right? Because they were only married, because they only stayed married for about 2 months or whatever, or 3 months, which I don't think is true. Actually, I think that because he talks about coming back at one point in time when Gypsy was 6 months old. So how are you only with each other for 3 months if you married for 3 months if you were married the whole time?
He said he only smexed her 3 times their whole time. I don't believe that.
I don't believe that. You have dude, if you stuck it in there once, you want to stick it in there 9,000 times, okay? We know what you are, wild as a weed, Rod, pimp juice.
I got an annulment, and so I know all the hoops you have to jump through to get it done.
Can you tell me how does that work? Because I didn't get farther in that yet.
Yeah, so I'm Catholic. I have a big old Catholic family, and I was married in the church, and my husband left me when I was in labor with number 4. And so I you know, we went through and we got the divorce and everything. And I thought I'd never get married again, but I wanted an annulment, you know, because I'm up in my faith and everything. And oh my gosh, they give you this big, you have to go in and talk with the priest. Actually, and it's around $500 to get it done.
That's what I was told. It's about $500.
But my priest, after I told my priest everything, the church paid for my annulment because it was so bad. So there's a whole bunch of different reasons why they can grant it. There is abuse. There's when they up and leave you. There's all like financial abuse, all that kind of stuff.
Annulment faster than Rod.
It took a long time, but the packet they give you, and it'll ask a question, and within those questions there's like A, B, and C questions. And my paper that I had to write out, and man, it was hard because you really have to go back and relive all of that after you went through the whole divorce and everything.
Yeah,
it's stressful, but I think my packet, it was like a book. I had to write a book. So I wrote all my stuff, and then they gave it to the diocese, and it was sitting there, and they allowed my ex a certain amount of time, like 3 weeks or something, where he could come in and review what I wrote and rebuttal and all that stuff. He never did it. He never did it. So we just waited for 3 weeks for that to get done. And then they went ahead and granted my annulment, and I got some paper in the mail. And then the priest wrote in there that any marriage that he has in the future will not be recognized by the Catholic Church until he takes steps to like counseling or something, because he needs counseling. But now, Fancy, my cousin is also Catholic. She got married at a winery. And so we were talking about the whole annulment thing and everything. And she went and talked to the priest, and the priest said, well, no, because you weren't married in the church, you do not have to get an annulment because it was never recognized by God anyway.
Right. Well, see, now,
but I mean,
do recognize them. So I don't know.
Dee Dee might have, I mean, because that's what I was understanding too. But since the priest said that, I'm like, oh, maybe people just don't understand.
Maybe it's a priest by priest kind of thing. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it's parish by parish, whether they do or they don't. I don't know. Each parish has something different. I'm not sure, but but I definitely know that they had to have something, and that's why that fucking scene happened. It wasn't just that Dee Dee was trying to cause problems. Right. She was in every right to call if she wanted to, first of all.
The process. It was
because
the process.
This isn't just a covenant with another person. When you get married, you're married under God in their faith. That's very important. You go into eternal life with each other. It's the whole thing. So it's not just, oh, well, you got a divorce decree. Good for you. You're done. No, it's very important in the church. And you're sealed to this person for the rest of your lives and on into the future.
It is looked down upon.
Yes, it is. It is looked down upon. But in your case, Jameson, I can understand why it was warranted, you know.
Well, it was anyway. It was.
Right,
That's not how it is now, but it was.
Yeah. So I wanted to point this out, Mac. This was something that we were talking about this. Is Gen Z 63 says, I got married in a Catholic church. We had to go to at least 4 weeks. What I tell you, Mac.
Yeah,
it was 4 weeks of marriage lessons before they could get married. And in this freaking stupid thing, the story she's telling, that's day one of the freaking 4 weeks of lessons.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it happened. Anyway, Barry, you were going to talk.
I had a question because we're speaking of this. So Gypsy is Catholic, right?
Yeah. Well, technically.
Is she considering herself that? So she was married to Ryan, but they weren't married in a church, so that it's not count as a marriage then in the Catholic Church. So.
No, well, not according to the Catholic Church. I just no. And so when she was saying that her and Ryan would need an annulment, that was just all for attention.
But I don't think it is. Because I don't think so either. I don't think it is. That priest might have said that to her.
I'm Catholic,
but
and
I don't think it
twice,
was.
And neither time did I get married in the Catholic Church.
Right.
And wasn't in jail?
And I'll be
wasn't
fine if I don't
Gypsy
see either one of that in the rest of my life.
thought she was Wiccan.
Did
She
Christy
didn't know what she was talking
Wait.
about.
What, Brittany? What'd you
did
say?
Christy have any children before she married Rod?
No.
Was Dylan born yet? No?
No. Those are Rod's kids. Brittany, what were you saying?
No, I knew that. I meant did she have children before they actually married?
Yes.
Were any Oh, she
Yes.
did. Okay, that was my
Yes.
question. Yeah, so
Yes.
Dylan was out of wedlock.
I believe so.
Okay.
I gotta look at Dylan's birthday. She might have been pregnant with Dylan because they got married in 99, and I think that is the year that Dylan was born. So it just depends on what the month is.
I have
But
a
she was
question.
pregnant.
Does anybody know what the Catholic Church's rules are on giving your child away? Like signing the rights of your child, like Nicolette away?
No,
I've never
I
heard
think
of
the
it.
Catholic Church is okay with adoption and stuff like that.
Mm.
You know?
Brittany, what were you
You're just
gonna
gonna
say?
love and
Okay,
accept children
hey,
from
guys,
God.
guys.
Yeah.
I've tried to ask her several times. Brittany, you started to talk. What did you want to say, hon?
I was gonna say, and I think in jail or prison, wasn't Gypsy Wiccan or White Wiccan the witch?
Yeah,
religion?
I think she just identifies as Christian now. I don't think that she is Catholic. But if she did talk about an annulment, then God, this girl is so. This woman, can you pick a lane in anything? Like, can you just go down one path in any fucking thing? Just anything? They always go. There is no straight path to anything. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. It's frustrating because every time you turn around, it's something new coming out of
Well,
this
it's just
girl.
like all of her
Like, pick a
stories. She
lane.
grabs pieces from
Yes.
everything and just rolls it in a ball.
It's because she doesn't know who
Yes,
she
Jojo,
is.
Wiccan is
Yes.
witchcraft. But okay, but see, then there's another problem because down in Louisiana, you can be both. You can be in the voodoo and all of that, and in Santeria, whatever, all that, and be Catholic at the same time. That is possible because it's very common down there. So again, she could have just been leaning into that, and beyond that, she could have just been playing that to just be freaking different so that she could have something special about her. I think it's on my neck. It brings attention. Anything that you're when you're something that somebody else isn't, it brings attention. Do you guys think, So she could have just been pretending. Who freaking knows with her?
She
Anyway,
was probably
Barry.
copying somebody in prison.
I'm sure.
Copying their behavior. Yeah, she's a mimic.
Yeah. Barry, what were you saying?
I was just agreeing with you. Sorry.
Oh, it's
A
okay.
lot of people said that she mimicked people in prison. She stole their stories.
Well, Rachel.
It does make sense that she would bring up getting an annulment with Ryan, that she would need an annulment so that she could ever get remarried if her mom had been saying that.
Well, if her whole family believes that,
Well, the whole prick the finger and put the red stuff in the urine from what's her face?
Bjorker.
Yeah. Bjorker told that story about somebody else, and Gypsy turns around and uses it as her own.
It's just, it's so transparent at this point. And these videos, like, they're like, again, like what you get, I don't know which one of you were saying it earlier, but reading it was definitely different than seeing it. It was disturbing to watch. The mannerisms, the way she speaks,
I had to turn it off.
All of it was just, it was like, this is bad. This is super bad. Like, just, and we make jokes about certain parts of it, but in all reality, that was a very demented mind that we were watching speak in its demented self.
Agreed.
Like, it's scary.
I wonder what Ken's mother thought of all those videos. I would love, because she was asked once on Morbid's panel if she agreed that Dee Dee had Munchausen, and she said no, that she didn't believe that Gypsy was medically abused.
No, she doesn't. No.
So I would love to know what she thought of all that.
This is the mom of your granddaughter. How do you feel right now?
Yeah. But Raina is a weird one. Like, Raina is Rain. I'm telling you, Raina has
And
her own freaking
you
story.
can't tell your older children what to do. It's not like she could tell Kenny,
No.
get away from this girl.
You
They're
can
not going to
advise,
listen,
but
you
yeah,
know?
that's it. You can only advise.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Becky. Welcome in.
Hey, I just wanted to ask what y'all think about the musical that she's involved in London.
Is she involved in it, or are they just doing it?
I don't know. I heard she was involved in it with it, but maybe I'm wrong.
What's the musical?
It's a musical about her life, Susan.
Oh.
I'm not sure. I mean, I know about the one on Broadway, and I know that there is one in London, like, or off Broadway, the one that they did, that one was actually quite comical from what I understand. So I don't really have a problem with it. It's more satire than anything.
Wait. There's a musical about her life. Shut the front door.
Yes.
Right?
Are you
can't go out of the USA.
This is a joke.
Barry, you sound like you just woke up. Like,
It is.
what?
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I'm telling you, they sing it. The music is funny. I mean, do they have the story wrong? Yeah, probably. But it's satire, and they're making fun of her. I mean, they're literally making fun of her. Really, it's just.
They are.
Yeah, it's like an absurdity. Like, they made it so absurd. Like, it's a guy that shaved his head that was playing the part of Gypsy. Like,
oh my god,
that's funny.
Hilarious! It's hilarious. And
I thought it was like theatrical, dramatic, and like a drama, and like serious. And I'm like, hell to the no.
Hell to the no. Yeah,
okay,
no, that
good.
It's really funny.
Good.
But I don't know about the one in London.
Good.
I think the one in London is going to be more serious. And I don't know enough about it, but if Gypsy's involved, oh, good God, poor people in London, I feel bad for you. Don't go. Like, just don't go.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm about
just
to look it up, I think.
Yep, it's just slander. Yep.
Okay, that's all I wanted to ask. I'm gonna hop down.
Okay, no
Thank
problem.
you.
Have a good time, Becky. Have a good day.
Yeah.
You're gonna go listen to Gypsy musical in London. You guys, like, no, said no one ever. Anyway, but
I don't know.
So
I was gonna point something out real quick. Did you notice in her videos, she's very natural at her fake persona. I mean, she wasn't putting on an act or anything, but the things she was saying. Meanwhile, Nicholas Bodejohn had to write a script and read from a script.
Yes.
So it doesn't come to him very naturally, and it just is more proof to me that he did not come up with all these personas, and she did, and he was trying to fulfill this for her and her needs.
Well, I think the personas did exist pre-Gypsy. There's evidence to prove that he had a psychological break at 13. He does claim to have voices that have been in his head before. But it's not DID. It's not dissociative identity disorder. It's not that. What I really feel like it is I think that with whatever he went through at 13, I believe he saw a counselor, and I think they gave him coping things. And one of those, if you go look into what I told Mac to do, is Carl Jung, and he has like the 7 archetypes. And if you look, Nick's personalities all match the archetypes, and I think that he was compartmentalizing them into boxes as feelings and emotions, and so he could shut things off. But it's not like a whole other person in there. It's not like dissociative identity.
He was really let me tell you, if you start watching him, you'll watch more than one video, because he's good.
It's really interesting. And so either she gave him those archetypes, or someone
The
else
way he
does.
looks at things.
But
I
he's very
really,
philosophical. If you read the emails, and you read them for what they are, a manipulative woman manipulating Nick once again. If you look at him for that, and you just look at what Nick actually says in
Rebecca,
those
me too.
videos, Nick is you can understand Nick much better. If you don't go in thinking that he's a psycho or whatever, you just go in there and read them. And don't read the ones where he's like bellowing like a crazy person and think that's real. That's an emotion coming out, and he's doing it through his writing, in my opinion. Or it could be fake. We don't know now. And he won't confirm or deny. So, hey, MPG, could you get him to confirm or deny on that? That'd be a good video.
That would be cool.
Fancy, I have a question. Was he schizophrenic? Because I know he was talking to himself in some of the videos, like when he was in the interrogation room.
Not that I know of. I don't believe he's schizophrenic. But I think so. Autistic people at the level that he's at, they tend to do that when they're alone. They talk to themselves. They talk themselves through situations because it's the only way that they can cope without freaking out. So like he couldn't get up and run around and get out, right? Stimming, exactly. That's what I was going to get ready to talk. It's stimming. Some of them rock, all the different things, and he talks to himself. And a lot of that was him trying to figure out what was going on. If you really listen in, he's trying to figure out what's going on with Gypsy and what's going on with the detectives. And I need to tell that.
He's worried, yeah.
Yeah, he's talking to himself. And you got to remember, they left him in there for 16 freaking hours.
He's extremely worried about her. Like, that's all he does is ask about her all the time.
Little Miss Princess is over here taking nap after nap after nap. And he is telling them, I'm getting really tired. Are the officers going to get here soon? Which is another violation of his civil rights, by the way.
Right.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
That's illegal. But hey. So, so that's the thing that he was really doing. And I think a lot of it, he was also rehearsing what he was supposed to say. He wanted to make sure he said the right things.
I feel like, he was going over it a little bit.
Hey, Vicky.
It's really hard to tell what he's saying. I mean, and I know, and Trixie Lane has done an awesome job as far as the research she's done and the work that she's put into it. But if I look at what somebody's, like me and Fancy were trying to do it, I said, okay, now just listen without looking at the words. Yeah. And you don't hear the same thing. You just don't. Yeah. I was not hearing the same thing. But he's definitely saying something about him not wanting to be there, or what was it, Vance?
Something about she went with him, or whatever the words were. Okay, so something about 10 people in the house while I wasn't there. Okay. Right. So here's the thing. I want to talk about this for a minute because I want to remind you of the power of suggestion. Okay? Yes. So the power of suggestion works that if something is put into your head, that when you see it, you're automatically going to think that way. Okay. Your mind just fills in the blanks for you. Mm-hmm. So the fact that we have something telling us what it's saying, it is more likely for us to hear that than it to be actually true that that's what he's really saying, because we really can't understand what he's saying.
It's hard to tell.
It's very hard to understand.
It could be that. I'm not saying that it isn't.
Right. Because when I listened,
but then when I wasn't looking at the words, I was hearing something else.
That's what I told her. I said, because I listened to it like 5 or 6 times, and then I listened to it where I just closed my eyes and listened, and I didn't hear it then. No. And so then I sat and listened to it one more time, and I'm like, no, it sounds similar to what they're saying it said, but it's not.
And even still, you were hearing something different than I was hearing. We weren't even coinciding a couple times. We kept hearing different things, but either way. Yeah.
Finally healed my fault, like darling.
When you're singing a song and you don't know the word, you know what I mean? Right. You just say whatever.
You and me and Leslie.
Right?
Okay. You and me and Leslie. You guys, I don't know if I've told this story before. It's very funny.
Can anyone go support my page, please?
I just did.
Content.
Yeah, I just did.
I will follow you.
Yep, I did too. So when Craig and I were first together, I think it was before we got married, which wasn't long.
Right.
We were only married. We were only together for 3 months before we got married. February, March, April, 5 months, I guess. We got married in June. We got together in February. So there you go. Or late January. So it could be longer. Anyway, we're in the car. we're in the car and we're listening to music, and you know, I like to sing in the car. And so I'm singing along and I'm singing the song and I go, you and me and Leslie. And my husband full stops, looks over at me, goes, what the fuck did you just say? And I said, I was singing the song. He goes, I understand you were singing the song. What the fuck did you just say? And I said, you and me and Leslie. He's like, it is you and me and Leslie. Who the hell is Leslie? And I'm like, I don't know. I thought it was like maybe their daughter or something. I don't know their relationship.
What song was it? What is it? I can't remember.
It's you and it's endlessly. That's the name of the song. Is endlessly. It's, you know, you and me endlessly saying together like that.
Fancy.
I made up my own words all the time, bro.
He's like, have you always thought that's what it said? And I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
He's like, I don't even know if I can marry. I don't even know if I can marry you now or whatever.
I've done it with too many songs. I can't even go through them all.
Oh my god! All right. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Sorry, squirrel. Is my endless love? That's it. That's it, Selena. Thank you. It is. That is it.
Endless love.
But it was me and you endlessly, and that's it.
Oh, I'm dead. That's so funny.
And I was like, he's like, you really believe that, don't you? And I'm like, yeah, that's what it says. He goes, no, it does not.
So funny.
Oh, anyway.
That's funny.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. So what do you guys think we're going to see next? What do you think the next things that are going to come out? And do you think they're going to be any more shocking than what we've already seen now? Or are we kind of desensitized now that we know how shocking they're going to be?
I think they're going to play the audio of things that might be too explicit. Some things that might be too explicit.
Possibly,
They said they were going to just play the audio for. I don't want to hear no toothbrush and her going.
No, I don't want to hear the moans.
Yeah, one of those videos looked like she was stripping down in the living room.
Well, they said they got full on,
my
like,
God, I know.
Corn. They said they got a full-on corn video. Like, that's interesting. You know,
why did they send that to them?
Comes into play.
I don't know if I want to listen or not. Like, that's another one where you're like,
right.
You know, like the kid with the horror movie where they're like, I want to see, but they're like moving their hands so they can actually see. Oh God! Oh, you know, that's how I feel about it. That's how I feel.
How a guy reacts when he sees two men kissing. Tell me when it's over. Just tell me when it's over.
So did Mike Stanfield have to watch all these?
I doubt he did, but
they had all this info. I know that
they had all of this. The prosecutor had all of this. This is. That's what's so disturbing.
Stuff that didn't go to trial. It should have went to trial.
Well, I want you to think about this too, though. All right. So this is not the defense's files. Okay. It's not. This is the prosecution's files. This is Greene County Sheriff's files. So when you're thinking about that, it puts a difference of how am I thinking? It puts a difference of legitimacy behind it. Like, it's just not something we heard or not just something we said. This was the prosecution. They had all of this and they did what they did. That's what I mean.
Yeah, they still let her take a plea deal.
So this isn't shit that Mike held.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? Like, this isn't the stuff that Mike kept held. Like, I have stuff he held, right? I have the medical records. He held those. He didn't give them. Right. They don't happen. They're not. You know why they're not in the discovery file? Guess why they're not in the discovery file? Because they didn't get turned over in the discovery file. Because if they were, and the judge did look through it, like you said, Gypsy, and everybody had to, no, ma'am. They would have been listed in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not.
And the judge would have not let her have a plea deal. He would have made her go to trial.
Your medical records would have been in the FOIAs. That's what I'm trying to explain. If they had to have been going into the judge for this plea deal to happen and all that shit, they would have had to been entered into the court and it would be listed in the FOIAs. So no, ma'am, that disproves it right there. Your medical records aren't even listed in any of the FOIA evidence. So nobody looked at your damn records and you damn well fucking know it. And that's all I got to say about that. Not really, but you know.
Right.
There's a story there.
There is. But they have it all.
They had it all. They had it all, and they
that's
gave
why
her
they
this freedom.
dislike Fancy, because she found the truth out and she got the hell out of there as fast as she could.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I'm serious. She did. I've been watching from the beginning. Fancy was on their side.
Yep.
Till she figured out what was going on, and then she said, deuces.
Yep.
Like
but I
I
think
said,
that's happened with other people, right? Didn't that happen with somebody else? I think it was Katie that said, "Oh no, I'm out of here."
Katie,
yeah,
yes.
well, Katie hated me. Katie had put out hit pieces on me. She freaking she made shit up about me.
Because she was friends with Christy.
Because she was friends with Christy, and she believed everything Christy was telling her until she figured it out one day. And that's why, Katie Joy can rub people wrong. Many people hate her. Many people like her. She's a blend of her own tea. Okay, like seriously.
I don't have any opinion of her.
But I recognized when she came out that it was a real emotion and it had really happened, because I saw in her face.
She was very hurt.
Exactly what was in my face when it happened.
Right.
Yeah. You guys act like it didn't affect me or I just wanted to screw them over. I was devastated. My children were devastated. Yes. My daughter had a very deep relationship with Christy.
Mm-hmm.
And as she's trying to destroy me, putting out stuff about forging this and doing that and having sex and all these different things. My daughter's in the damn hospital and we're having, fluid taken out of her back because she's got a freaking brain thing. And she's messaging my daughter that same day. Oh, I hope you're doing so well and I hope you do come through. We're praying for you. My daughter messaged her back and said, would you stop trying to cock to me while you're trying to destroy my mother's life? I'd appreciate if I could just have my mom here. Thanks.
Oh.
Christy creeps me out.
Yeah, dude.
Everything about Christy creeps me out. First of all, how your man cheating on you like that and you're putting him on a pedestal?
Exactly.
Like, oh, my best friend, the love of my life.
Yeah, whatever.
I would be embarrassed.
Oh, wow, guys. We're at 47,000. Guys,
nice.
We're at 47,000 likes. Thank you
awesome.
so much. And there are over
200
people in here.
I got my tapper going for you.
Yeah,
I'm finally happy that Christy is being exposed, because for the longest time it's been me out here saying that she's a horrible person.
Yeah, everybody just thought it was because you had a vendetta against her, but it wasn't. You were telling the truth.
I was so mad about it. Dude, I ran as fast. And if you guys want to know, I put out a video a while back. I don't remember when it was, but I put out a video before the release of the FOIAs that had the emails, or wherever the ones that came with Jeff's name in it. Okay, so y'all know who Jeff is. He's one of the men, right? I know Jeff. I've talked with Jeff. Christy talked with Jeff a lot, kind of like she talked a lot with Case. Just saying. So I did this when I left and I broke from them. I put out something showing the things that they had said or something like that. Oh no, they put out my messages about Ken, and they were trying to say, was this taken out of context to Fancy, where I said, oh, I know what it was. I said, I buried so far down a rabbit hole that it wasn't even funny if I kept digging. That's what I said. That was the real threat that they felt. They knew.
The interrogation. You put that interrogation video out. You were the first person to put that one out too.
Yes, I was.
They were not happy about that.
I put it out before Crime for Dummies even put it out. So I wrote Jeff, because he writes me and he's like, is this taken out of context to it? I said, no, I absolutely said every one of those fucking things, and I have some more things to say. I left a little thingy.
Yes, cute.
So I have even more things to say, Jeff. No, it was not taken out of context. That's the truth. That's the truth, Jeff.
Right.
So, like, they say that that they fired me. No. You have it in my words right there to Jeff, who's like, well, this has been going on with Christy from the very moment the murder was announced. That's it. The end. Period. It has been all her.
I know. I love how she goes from. I love how she goes from. Be careful with her. she's smarter than she seems, or however she said that, right? To, okay, well,
Gypsy's really smart. That's
I'll
what
be
she
your
said.
mama. She's
Yep.
smarter than she seems, right? Or whatever.
Right. Don't let her fool you. Gypsy's
She's
really
fake.
smart.
Yeah.
Christy is as fake as they
And then says
come.
the Gypsy, I'll be your mama now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which meant
I don't know how
welcome to
Ken
being
and
my
Gypsy
cash cow.
keep her around.
That what like I said, which leads us to welcome to to being the new cash cow for Christy. Like you thought you were a cash cow for Dee Dee. You got some trips and you got some shitty furniture donated to you, and you got
I'm telling you right now, listen,
you got some
Nicolette,
shit, okay? But cash cows
bless
were not
Nicolette's
for her.
heart, but she's not with Rod because of Christy, guaranteed. He didn't see Gypsy because of Christy, guaranteed. Trust me, she runs that show.
She does. She got him to give up Nicolette, the whole thing.
Yep.
Okay, I've never seen this person before, so I'm hoping that they know they're up here, and I don't know who they are. Maybe not. It's not connecting. It's not connecting, so I'm gonna disconnect.
The other day, somebody came into my live screaming and trying to get me banana. So I watched it back in now. They don't
People
follow
are so
me.
annoying. But the thing is that
I'm
Christy,
just glad that they're all getting exposed now, that your words now are not just words. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is being proven. Everything that you have said is being proved.
yeah,
Yes,
I'm like,
Gypsy
why did I always say all
that.
roads
Yes.
I'm like, why do you think I said all roads lead back to Christy? Because it was the truth.
Well, I'm saying even down
happened
to offering up her 13-year-old daughter, even down to that.
Yeah. Hey, does anybody want to drop so that K-Mac can come up? I'd like to have others on the panel too.
I can go down for a little bit. I don't have a problem.
No, you're not going
You
anywhere.
can drop me down. I just want to listen. I'm going to try to take a nap.
Thanks, Jameson.
I'm gonna drop down too. I have to get some things done, but thank you.
Brittany, thanks for coming up, sweetheart.
Thank you guys
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Okay.
How do I drop down? I don't
I'll get
even
you out, baby. I
Thanks.
gotcha. Yep. There you go. Sweet. All right, Chewy, do you want to come up? I'd love to have you up as well.
Thank
and
you.
Rose,
Thank you.
if you don't mind.
I know. I seen Rose in here earlier, and I was like, "Why'd she drop off panel? She must be getting her kids."
Hey, how are y'all?
We're good.
Hey, K-Mac.
Good. Hey. Okay, so Fancy, I have a question.
Okay.
Okay. Is there a like a trust fund that is in place that Christy and Rod control?
Yes.
Okay, so Gypsy does not have access to that money right now or something? Is that it?
I'm
or
not
does
sure
she?
I don't know the terms of it. Katie knows the terms of it. I do not know the terms of it because I frankly don't care. But yes. I don't know if they have it like it was set up for when she got out of whatever, and they give her monthly supplements. I don't know. I would assume that it would probably be a monthly thing so she could pay her bills.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
So is that what she meant when she said, "Oh, I'd have to ask my dad for money"?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I wonder if Christy has access to it. I don't know. I just see there's going to be a problem about money with them in the future if it's not already happening.
I think it's already happening.
I think so too.
And that could be why they've unfollowed. You know, that could be what's going on because that's money's always a big deal.
Yeah,
you don't mix money.
But you know what? Gypsy goes through money like water, so they may be like, "Look, you got to stop."
I know.
Like,
And that was
this is all going to end someday.
That was
and
the
nobody
concern
tells
that
her
we
no.
had. Okay, that was the concern we had. When Ken came on the scene was when I suggested that we make a trust fund for whatever we profited that we were going to give Gypsy, right? Tori and I sat down, we were talking about it. We felt it was the best thing because we didn't feel comfortable her coming out of prison if she was married to Ken while in prison, coming out of prison and just being handed a lump sum of money for Ken to just do whatever he wanted with. And that was my fear. That was me. I was very frightened. He was going to what? Take her money. What is he doing? Taking her money.
Oh my God.
He's just playing house with her.
Did
so
y'all
I'm the one who suggested the trust fund in the first place. and said that that's what we were going to do, which was another thing that pissed Gypsy off because I did that.
Did y'all see Mama 5 in the comments? She goes to the same church as Gypsy. She must come up. You must come up.
Oh, Mama 5, please hit the box. I have to know. And are you okay? Like, oh my God.
Yeah, if you want to, no pressure. I saw that and I was like,
Some people don't want to be exposed. Some people don't want to be exposed.
I know.
They don't want to, you know, her voice could give her away.
If you don't want to come up, message me, and I will be able to say what somebody said to me. And I won't give your name or anything else. I just want to know, what does your church really think? What do they feel about this? And what is she like? Does she come to functions and act like a normal person? What are you seeing? Because
I want to know that too.
Now, what do you think since you've seen this?
Yeah. All the things, that exactly what Fancy just said. I want to know.
Same.
Is the baby real? Thank you. Yes, that's another question we could ask. Does she bring a baby to church? Have you ever seen it?
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
Is Heather Sapp at the church too?
Let's not focus too much on the baby. You know what I mean? Let's not focus too much on the baby.
Yeah, I love the fact that people from her community that actually know her now in real life are coming out. They're participating. They're coming. They're listening to us. You know.
Yeah.
All you got to do is pay attention.
And all those
Rose.
videos and everything.
Rose, Queen Rose has arrived.
Hey,
what you got to
Rose.
say, Miss Rose?
Say what?
I said, what you got to
How
say
you
today,
doing,
Miss
girl?
Rose? How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me up.
Yeah.
I you know, just chilling back, listening and enjoying conversation. I was just had a question for Mama 5 if it's the same church that Heather Sapp goes to, because I know like Heather Sapp is the one who I think got Gypsy into the church scene. So I was just curious if they're going to church together, and that's my question.
Yeah, didn't she kind of like find Gypsy?
Cupcake Ninja, what's your question, honey? Yeah, I mean, I would be concerned if I was going to church after seeing these videos. Like I said, again, it's the seeing them that is I read that before. Okay, I read it. I've seen it. I read it with all of you last year when we got it.
You know what this mostly has done for me is make me more worried for Aurora, and I really hope nobody else lets their kids be around her, and I'm dead ass serious on that.
Did you see Audrey's video today about how many times she talked about baby daddy while she was in prison? In her email? Holy crap.
Really?
She just found a dead.
That too,
she just
Diane,
found 5 gray hairs. Oh my God! I better find a baby daddy real soon. I'm going to put it out on the internet that I'm just looking for some donated sperm. Bobbity bob. It is fucking insane.
That's crazy.
I've not read all the emails. So, because I just have not had time nor the mind to read them all. I don't. Because I know she's going to say some shit to me that I'm going to be really pissed about. Okay, some of that.
Like, seriously, the breaks that we have to take, man, it's just unreal. It's like I can't listen to her anymore. I can't look at her anymore. I can't.
Right.
Oh.
You know, I have to take time with the family and be like, we put the phone down. We're walking away.
We're walking away.
You know, because
it's so much information.
It's a lot.
So much.
It's so much.
And it's hard. I try to keep it all straight, but guys, it's been 10 years, dude. It's a lot.
Sure. Hey, I can imagine.
And a lot of it, you know, I talked to Christy. I'm going to tell you, I probably talked to Christy. Not like I talk to you, Mac. I talk to Mac almost all day long because we work on things. You know, so we can do a 5-hour call, and it's nothing because we're working through the book or we're doing whatever,
things
right? That, you know, or whatever. But with Christy, I would talk to her at least 2 times a day for 2 hours or more. That's how much she was talking to me. Even Katie said I didn't talk to her that much. I said I wanted to know them. I wanted to know how this all happened. I wanted to know the answers because I couldn't reconcile it in my mind coming from an abused child with a single mother who was
Right.
overprotective and freaking always thought I was sick. Like, if I sniffled in my house, my mom's like, "Did you go to the doctor?" I'm like, "No, I am fine." Okay? Because my mother was sick. She
Right.
had juvenile diabetes. She had a kidney transplant. My dad left when I was 6. Is this making sense to y'all? Why this interested me? I literally had an argument when my grandfather
Good
was
afternoon,
passing away
Manic.
with my aunt because my aunt told me that they knew all these years. Or I'm sorry, it was my uncle. My uncle just, I blurted out, my cousin asked me why are you always so mad about everything and with the family? And I said, because what you guys just let my mom do this. I love my mom. She was a wonderful human being. I love her. She had problems. She was on horrible medications that made her insane. It was the medications, not my mother. She was the
Right.
most amazing grandmother there ever was,
Yeah,
and I
big
miss every day
difference,
I don't
right.
have with her. But this is true. I had the feelings of what if I didn't call the 911 today and she just didn't wake up tomorrow, we'd all be happier. And my uncle was like, "Well, we all knew, but we didn't know what to do." And I'm like, "So you just did nothing?" Wow.
Right.
Okay. My
Yeah.
dad left when I was 6. Do you see why this case meant so much to me? This was why I did this for them. This was why I was so willing to believe their rhetoric and their bullshit. And I expected Gypsy to lie to me. I did not expect Christy to. I didn't think she had any reason to. Boy, was I
That
wrong.
makes sense.
No, she's good at what she does.
I don't know who you are, Em. So if you just want to ask a question, can you ask it in the chat? I don't really let anyone else up that I don't know.
Hey, you guys! I just got my early Christmas present, and it is an iPad.
Nice!
Congratulations!
I got an iPhone. My daughter is like side-eyeing me over this. Oh my! But I'm setting it up now. I'm so excited. He got me an iPad.
That's
so Chewy.
Cool.
Chewy, I thought you were Ken for a minute. Oh my God.
Oh,
Chewy. Cooks, damn, you thought I was Ken?
Just for a moment. Then I saw the frown.
Michael.
Did I come up with some flair or something?
We'll have to get her a tablet.
Did I come in like a wrecking ball?
You did not.
Yeah.
No.
You came
He's
in
just
like
so
a wrecking
scrumptious.
ball.
Come in
Scrumptious
looking
Chewy.
scrumptious, scrumptious dumptious.
I can buy myself flowers.
Scrumptious, Chewy.
Stop it.
Oh, that was good.
All right, I'm going to drop so somebody else can come up if they want to.
Oh, thanks, K-Mac.
Thanks, y'all. Thank you for having me up.
Bye, K-Mac.
Hey, bye, K-Mac.
I just want to say I love Chewy and Rose
Hey, you
and
did
their
a great
lives.
job with Scum, by the way, K-Mac. I
Oh my
wanted to
God,
tell
their
you
lives
that.
are so nice, right?
Yep,
I
they're
love it.
fun.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Thank
You know
y'all.
what? I
Really
really
appreciate
do.
that.
Good job, Chewy.
I was saying this earlier. I really do enjoy being over there with you guys and discussing things. Like, I feel like we have a really good bunch of people over there. Pony and I
Nice,
I like
Mandy.
Pony even. I enjoy talking with her and finding out her take on things. She's very intuitive. I love your guys' panels. And I think Chewy, Mac and I were talking about that we think you do a really great job of running your panel and being fair. And I feel like I
Yeah,
said
he
you
keeps
were
it respectful.
I
Chewy
said
doesn't
you were
allow nonsense.
Yeah, I said you were everything I didn't that morbid could have been. Like that's what that was what we had hoped for last year. But you and Rose, you do a great job with the panel.
You guys really do. I'm honestly, you really do. I don't go on
Thank y'all.
anyone else's
Really
to be
appreciate
honest.
that, y'all.
Yes, I love
We work
Chewy.
really, really hard on trying to do that. I mean,
You're fair. You're fair. Let's put it that way. You're fair.
Well, whenever we first got into this, like we never ever thought we would ever be doing panels or hosting panels or anything like that.
I didn't either.
And it got to where there was so much bickering and all of that inside of everybody's panels. And I felt like, it was taking away and from people focusing on the case and real progress. And then I got duped into this fucking billboard, man. God dang it, dude. I felt like that was
the
just
billboard got us too. We got it too. Yep.
I know, and I felt like that was, there was so much passion, and I let myself do what I never ever do, and let emotion, take over my thought process, and
Right.
that was a big mistake, and I'll never let that shit happen again.
No.
And
Yeah.
it made me want to, and Rose want to be able to create an environment to where, we can have a healthy conversation and debate on what our ideas are, instead of being ridiculed for them. And like just because somebody doesn't like somebody doesn't mean we're not going to be like, oh well, you can't come in and listen, you can't come up on panel and have your thoughts.
But if you're being disrespectful, that's different.
Yeah, there's some people that just can't help. Like, we know who those people are,
Oh yeah.
But I feel like the
Exactly.
adults. Oh my god!
Oh shit! Wow. Woo, choo choo train. Thank you so much. Wow. Man.
That's that truth train. It's that truth train
Yeah,
coming
thank you
through.
so much.
Coming, girl.
But like, but for real, I mean, like there was so much bickering and everybody being ugly to each other that I was like, dude, like I don't want to be a part of that. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
the decision we made.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's finally a part where the adults in the room have all decided that we have one thing we're trying to do, and this is the only thing. Like, I don't care about all the other bullshit. I don't give a shit. I don't care what you say about me. I don't give a flying fadoodle. If you like me, don't like me. I don't care. But I've always thought,
exactly.
I can stand on a stage and talk with somebody rationally that I don't like. Okay, I can do that.
Like, I like talking because Chewy makes good points, and he really does. He makes me stop and think. You know what I mean? Like, well, he does. He does make you stop and think. And I love being there for Rose too, though, because she's like, see, that's what I was trying to say. But yeah, you both are just great. I really do. I enjoy your panels.
Thank you so much for the kind words. I just want to contribute to that, to this, is say, like, we had to go through some of the drama to really, pick and choose what it is that we want to, like, put ourselves in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, and there was times, with the whole Casey May thing, like, they literally, like, came in full force, got my live shut down, and then they got Chewy's live shut down, and then we came back live, and they're like, we got you shut down because you had Mimi up on panel, and it's like, what the F?
What is wrong
like,
with you?
What is really going on? Like, we don't even know Casey May. We don't even know who any of these people are. And here they are attacking us because we have one person up on panel. And it's like, so we had to go through
Technically, I did. I knew who they all were, and I had been supporting them. And I even have a video where me, Justin, and Coco Danzing were all on panel together having a great time. And I mean... Like I got all the receipts that I was supporting them and everything, and like I really enjoyed their lives until a lot of the drama started happening, and then like they were fun. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I enjoyed their lives because it was fun, and I had a good time. But I don't know what happened. I mean, because
it got really out of hand, out of control, and so we may have entertained it, you know what I'm saying, but we had to, like, figure out, and then once we did entertain it and we realized that, okay, this is actually going to turn into a bad thing versus a good thing, and we saw that before it happened, so we shut that down, and we're like, you know what, we're no longer going to live stream Bree and her crash outs anymore. We're no longer going to live stream anybody who's live streaming us back. Like, if they want to do that, that's them, and we're just going to continue, and we're going to stick to the case, talk about what we want to talk about, and if you like it, you're welcome to join us. If not, scroll on. Like,
just scroll.
And that's why we want to create a safe place for everyone to share their opinions, even if it's opposing or if you have questions. I mean, because by all means, y'all know I learn something new every day. Every day I learn something new, and that's why I love this community.
And that's their way
And
of
we all
trying
help
to
each other,
shut down
sharpen
the
each
truth.
other.
That's right, Cooks. That is.
Yeah.
That's how they
What'd you
try to
say,
shut it
Cooks?
down.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
try to shut down the truth with
Well,
their
that's what they
drama.
did to me
Right?
last
That's
year. You
exactly
guys
right.
know,
Don't let them get to you, Fancy. Don't let
well,
those
I know,
people
but I
get
just
to you.
think about this, guys. I had an account that I built to 20,000 in less than a month, and they were scared shitless.
Yeah.
So much so that they lied to TikTok and told them about the lawsuit, and I was a stalker when there is no lawsuit about that. Hello, you got it thrown out. They literally,
Yeah,
and
now
they
they're
got
saying they're
they
gonna
got it
sue
taken.
into
They
the
got it
weeds.
banned. Because you know why? I was making money at that time from my content, anything. It didn't matter what I was talking about. I was making money at that point in time. And if I had money, I couldn't fight them in
Thanks,
court.
guys.
I couldn't fight them in court. That's what they knew. Because that's what they were banking on from Missouri, is that I would not be able to
They didn't think
stand
you
up
were going to
against
make it there. That's for sure.
They didn't think I was
And
going to make
now
it there.
Gypsy's little club there is saying now that the Mike Stanfield's gonna sue the county, the sheriff's county's office, and they're gonna sue into the weeds. They have no case. That's not happening. They're just saying that to try to scare people.
You ain't gonna scare nobody. We know
They're
our
trying to
rights.
intimidate. They're trying to
Right.
intimidate.
You ain't intimidate nobody with the way his freaking big toe
Katie
head is.
Navy Jen is going live with True Crime with Justin and Dan Sweetest Honey. They're arguing bad.
Yeah, I don't care about her
I don't
either.
care about her.
I'm not a fan.
Wow.
Not a fan.
It was on my FYP, but I don't like Sweetest Honey. I unfollowed her because she was talking crap about Fancy the other day, and I was like,
It's
nope.
all right. It's all right. Let's just
Unfollow her.
not talk about Honey. We don't.
Let's not talk about her.
We don't reward bad behavior.
Let's not talk about other content creators.
Right,
Let's just
right.
We don't reward bad behavior.
Hey, y'all see them numbers?
They
Y'all see them numbers? Like, oh, dropping 2 at a time,
Dropping
bitch.
like
Hey, Chewy, what's the next number it'll show on your end that means it goes down from 9.2 to
9149999.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it'll go down to
Almost
9.1.
there. We're like 57,000 followers away. So I mean,
Dude, last night in the live
these
though,
things are flying off of the shelf. They really
we
are.
what did we get? Like we
Yesterday,
lost like 500 just in the live last night.
hold on. The day that Into the Weeds, released the FOIA videos, and this was all prior to this. She
Same
had
came
lost 3,000, almost 4,000 followers that day. Yesterday, she went back to like the average, 15. But today, she's at over 2,000. So I mean, like we are working overtime it pisses people off that we get on here every day and talk about it, but it's working. People are getting the message. People are seeing the truth. Gypsy is getting exposed.
I love to see it.
And what I like to say is, for somebody who is a real abuse victim, why are they losing over 1,000 followers a day? Shouldn't they be gaining a follower if they were a real, genuine person?
You would think.
Sure.
And you have to remember, we were talking about the fact that, there's lots of people that are probably still following that don't even know they are, because she's changed it a million different times to a million different things. So they probably don't even realize it. A lot of people don't check that. They just don't follow you anymore. They don't watch you anymore. They don't watch you anymore. So there could be a lot of people that are tuning out that we can't see go down in these numbers either.
I'll just wait until the rest of these videos keep coming out.
I
mean, it's just with the transcripts that people have, like I've said before, you can't really put, context into what's being said, because all you have is just text. So you don't know the emotional sound behind it. You know what I mean? The mannerisms, and being able to see her the way that she was describing wanting Nick to do that to the 13-year-old,
Right.
Looking at her mannerisms, the way that she was like pushing her things to get like just
She
all of
kept
this.
leaning forward. Yeah, dude.
Yes, dude. Like
I don't know. So
she has no emotion about it.
No.
This is something that she supports, that she's into. The way the level of manipulation, no changing of her voice in between her characters. You know what I mean? Like you've got Demona, she did Kitty and she did herself, right? And
Right.
all three of the voices were exactly the same.
They're
I
all
mean,
the
that's
same.
not character changing.
No.
That's her
And
grooming.
she couldn't stay in character either.
Yeah, and that you can see clear as day why the people, Mike Stanfield did an amazing job. He did not want her to be able to have these videos come out because that would have shown the level of manipulation and the fact that she was
Exactly.
not having these other characters that she was creating. This was just her expressing these
fantasies.
acts.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the word I was looking for. It's these fantasies through just saying like how you were one of y'all were saying earlier. I was saying it last night that her Gypsy saying that it was Demona that Gypsy changed the password, but it's not really her fault. It's not really Gypsy's fault. It's not really either one of their faults. You know what I mean? So
Right.
she's admitting that she's did something that she shouldn't have done, but she won't even take the blame for it. Even in that, something is so simple as that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like, dude,
and I like how she said, she can't murder her mom or Nick or herself or whatever it was, but she could torture and she could tie up.
Yeah, that was just like
she could KILL. She said that.
Yeah, but not her mom.
But not her mom, which I thought
Mona said she could not do the mom. Demona said that. So right,
but Ruby could
right.
have.
Oh.
Okay, Gypsy could have done it too, just not Demona.
It's not Demona.
I'm just saying. I'm just gonna say I'm somebody else today. That's who I'll be.
Yeah,
cool.
That's what
to
it
me,
is.
Gypsy's a character too.
And
He's not real. And
I've seen those.
That's something that's okay, so her not having a personality, not being real, a character, that's all indications of sociopathy and psychopathy. I actually think she's a psychopath, not a sociopath. They're a little different. But I think that Rachel described in prison that she would sit in her jail cell and she didn't come out and interact with anybody. All she did was watch TV all day. Well, that's what narcissistic people and sociopathic people that don't have the emotions and things and don't know proper ways to figure out how to act with other people. And she was around the people that were less than in there. We all know that now, even though she wants to sit here and say that that's the worst of the worst, schmurders, that is even better than what they do, like, well, girl, those are your friends. What are you talking about? But that's what sociopaths do. They mimic she doesn't have a personality. She doesn't. So everything that she does is mimicking other people. And that's why she talks bizarre, because she learned how to talk watching TV, because she's trying to figure out how to interact as an adult, because she didn't have to ever interact as an adult before. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's exactly what Rachel Garlick said, that whenever she met her, that the way that she would talk and her phraseology and all of that, she compared her to Jim Carrey's character from The Cable Guy.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. She never had, but think about that. She never had to be an adult, because even with the men that she was with, there was the fantasy, right?
It's interesting that she said that, because the people in Bree's Live remind me of the people in the party at the Cable Guy movie. Do you remember that party?
Dude, yes.
Tell me those people don't remind you of that party.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's so funny.
Somebody call 911.
Oh my God. Oh, Lord of mercy. You guys are so funny.
But man,
I don't know. I think sometimes we're a little weird. Oh my God.
oh my God.
You you do the
Oh
best.
my God.
You do the best, Bree. You really do.
He's the best at it. Forget it.
I swear, sometimes I don't even know why I'm on panel with y'all. I swear, Fancy, I swear I'll never be on panel with you again because I swear sometimes you're just so toxic. Whenever I try to talk, you don't ever let me talk. You talk over me, Fancy. I swear to God, you're so weird sometimes. I just swear.
Oh my God, you're way too
Nobody
good at that.
does Bree the way Chewy does. Nobody.
You are killing me, man.
Dude, you have
Weird.
nailed that. You have nailed it.
You nailed that. Oh my God.
I don't think Bree
And that is
does Bree as well as you
exactly
do
how
Bree.
she sounds. Do you think that she ever goes back and watches herself or ever hears herself?
Those people have no self-awareness.
Uh-uh.
None of them. None of them.
There is nothing. Again, though, what's that
She was
indicate?
crying,
A sociopath.
crying about the baby pictures being leaked. Oh my God, a baby picture. I'm like, girl, even
Jesus
Gypsy isn't
Lord,
crying
get a
online.
grip.
Calm down.
Minor
Not that deep.
child.
Minor child.
Minor child. It's your minor child.
I thought Gypsy didn't give a fuck.
Gypsy don't give a fuck.
Apparently
Gypsy
she
don't
does.
give a
She's
fuck.
over there rising from the depths
What
of
child
hell.
isn't a minor?
Exactly. My
Phoenix
minor
Is there a
child.
rising
difference?
from the depths of
Is there a
hell.
difference? Okay. A
Right?
minor child.
When I was a child, I was a major.
Oh my God.
Here's my snort. Oh my God. You made me snort, Chewy.
Gypsy don't give a fuck. Gypsy don't give a fuck.
The
That's
best
so
was the way how
funny.
you said,
That wasn't.
do
I'm
you
sitting there going,
remember
but my thought
when
process on that is I'm sitting there listening to them say this and I'm thinking, that's not the point.
yeah.
The point of
Right.
the billboard isn't because we wanted to taunt you, although now
Right.
that's what Dipshit's saying.
That
I mean,
was the icing on the cake, though, I must admit.
Fuck her, stupid bitch. But anyway, she's saying it was because we wanted to be whatever, right? No, I believed we were doing it because we were making a statement. We were doing something important. We were informing people in a place that children are, where they shouldn't be, but at least
She's
that they're there.
celebrating something that she should not have been celebrating.
And she is here. And by the way, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your seriously.
Especially after seeing the videos, man.
This is descending upon your town with all the weirdos in her past
neighbors are.
That's what it was for me. That's what it was about. It was not about. I don't give a shit that you don't like it. I don't care.
No, I don't. I mean, Jen was saying that it was us what'd she say, being petty? And I'm like, I never got involved because I thought it was us being petty.
No,
I would have never. I'm just being for real.
Oh my God! Billy, stop it!
He is too good at it.
Oh God!
And what do they say? What are they saying about the whole thing about her offering up her child?
Right?
Are they not Are they
They say
avoiding
Nick
that
told
altogether?
her no. They say Nick told her to say that because that's what she has said in everything. Nick told me this and this, and then we got into a fight. We know she said it. We know, but they refuse to believe that it comes from her because they just want to go off of her narrative. That's everybody out there
in the Callie interview. She said that Nick said it, and she dumped him after that.
Their whole view is if Gypsy said it, it's gospel.
Right. Spins for one.
Well, if she dumped him after that, then why the flip was he there murdering her mother if she dumped him?
Right. Although they got back together when he convinced her that wasn't really how he felt. He was just whatevering with her. Fuck off. But here's what they're saying. I know, spins for one. You got it right. They're saying over there, it's because of her trauma.
Of course.
Her trauma. It's her trauma. That's your trauma. That is not trauma. That is nasty, disgusting piece of human trash. I'm not even sure you're freaking human, you succubus.
I use that term.
Y'all know that's just AI. That's really what it is. These videos, Into the Weeds, what they did is they spent all of their time trying to create these characters of Gypsy that don't exist because they're just, it's all make believe. Apparently, this whole thing's fucking make believe.
But
And
yet
so they
she,
spend all their time creating these AI videos just so they can make Gypsy look bad. Is
yes,
that
I
what
mean,
you're
you
going to
make a
try to
lot of
tell
money.
them in claims court, you fucking morons?
Right?
Is that what you're going to try to do?
Mm-hmm.
And Demona is
I
in
mean,
For
golly,
real.
dude.
and Demona
Yep.
is in Missouri with Dan.
Yeah, yeah. Damona's in Missouri with Dan right now, and we got candy in our basement. Stupid.
No, it's so funny. It's like, oh my god.
I mean,
We're sitting here with Jesus.
it's
I
not a far
can't
reach.
even
It's
anymore.
I'm
not a
saying,
far
dude, they
reach.
make it so easy. I mean, it's like, dude, come on, man.
Like
Like,
she's sitting there and she's looking over as if the person is sitting next to her. It's like what? You're Demona and you're Gypsy. She looks over and Gypsy and she's pointing and looking at her as if Gypsy's sitting next to her. Like
Yeah, she's like motioning to someone sitting next to her. Hey, Ducky.
what in the
She's motioning like the
are you
person's next to her. I'm
doing?
like, dude, who the fuck are you talking to right now?
I loved when she told him that Demona was doing one thing and Kitty was doing another at the same time. Like she's like, so
but
I
look,
was up
here's
doing
what's really
this,
disgusting,
and Kitty
though.
was up doing that. Like, no, ma'am, you're one person. There is no Kitty doing something and you doing something. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah,
Well,
you
look,
come up.
whenever they were sitting there and she was trying to make that video for Nick,
Oh,
she
Anonymous.
kept saying, I mean we.
We.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean we. And I mean, it's like, bitch, you, this isn't a character. Like, you're fucking, obviously, you're grooming. You're
Yeah.
grooming this kid into having a certain characteristic about his personality that you want to be able to control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Fancy, there's somebody in the chat, Anonymous. Hey guys, Anonymous, maybe she's trustworthy. We've had her up on panel
Yeah, I
many
know who it
times.
is.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, I told her
I
yes.
just
Sure.
okay. Well,
Sure.
I
I'm not
just
going to
want to
stay
let
on
you know
much
she wanted
longer,
to
but
come
yeah,
up.
she can come up. I probably will shut it down here in the next 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
plus I think Into the Weeds is going at 5.
At
So
5, yeah.
I at least
Yeah,
want
in
to
another 2 hours.
do. Okay, you're
Yeah,
gonna.
And we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
live
stream.
stream that too.
Anonymous, can you request? Because I can't find you in this list. There's a lot of people in here now. Wait a minute, maybe I can do it.
Fancy, I love hearing you giggle
think
like that. It
Eastern
was
Brittany,
so
I'm
funny.
not sure, though.
You had me cracking up.
It's not allowing me to bring them up.
I don't know if Becca's tonight or not. Let me look.
Oh, Becca's supposed to be tonight too. Oh, it's glitter. Okay, there we go. I understand. Sorry, I'm dumb.
No, you're not.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Good.
There's no teams. There's
Good. Hi everyone.
Hi,
Hola, ¿cómo
Robin Blackburn.
estás?
Hold on. Robin Blackburn, there's no teams anymore. There's no teams. There is one team for truth, and that's the end. There's nobody is on anyone's team of anything else. No bullshit in here, please. Thank you. Hi, Anonymous. How are you?
Absolutely.
And
Hi honey, how are you, Fancy?
Downstairs, so please keep it PG. So
absolutely.
Robin's cool. Robin's cool. She doesn't mean anything by that. She's
no,
cool.
I just letting
we're
you
just
guys
saying
know
for everybody.
He's down here, so keep it. Yeah,
He just showed up. Yeah.
He just showed up downstairs just now. So.
Absolutely.
Okay. Anyway, hey, what's up, girl?
Welcome up, girl.
Hey, how is everyone today?
Good. How are you?
I took a much needed break from TikTok because it was just becoming a lot.
It gets to be a lot, yeah.
Like I literally, I'm not even joking. I think I deleted my account for like almost 30 days. And I was like, I talked to my husband about it and I was like, my love, I can't handle this anymore. Like it just got to a point where I felt like I was too emotionally invested. So I had to kind of step back a little bit.
Yep, been there, done that.
But I first want to thank all of you guys because if it was not for this persistency and the communications and the lives, there would not be as much awareness going on. But I also wanted to ask you guys if you guys happen to have a chance to see Conspiracy posted the video right on her TikTok channel, and have you guys seen the comments? I don't know if they're still up. But if you guys have not seen it, I urge you to go look into it yourself. It's crazy.
But is it good crazy or bad crazy?
No, like a good crazy. Like there was one comment that I saw that had over 24,000 likes, and it was someone saying, "Hey, like, where's CPS? Like, CPS should be involved." It was the video. So Conspiracy posted a video on her TikTok channel, and it was the video of Gypsy talking about if they have a son, how they're gonna raise the son, and if they have a daughter, how they're gonna raise the daughter. And I'm not even joking. Like, there's and mind you, I just checked a couple hours ago. There was over 5,800 comments, and pretty much every single comment had tens of thousands of likes of people saying like, "Yo, yeah, she's gotta go." They were saying stuff like they let Gypsy out, but they didn't let the Menendez brothers out. Like, what's this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
please go check it out.
LB doesn't cover her a whole lot, but she did last night, and there's a lot of other people that are covering her more and more and more and more. This girl, I'm telling you, she's on her way down. She's on her way down.
Wow.
So some
at
people
Fancy's
were
box and read that, and we're living it in real time right now.
That's right.
Downfall
some
of
people were
GRB.
asking where that video is. So it's pretty much kind of everywhere, but if you go on Conspiracy's TikTok channel, you should, I think it's 1, 2. So if you look at her main page, 1, 2, might be 3 or 4 rows down, like, cause it's rowed in 3. So it's like 1 row of 3, should be the 3rd or 4th one where you can see Gypsy in a tank top, and the tank top strap is kind of low, and she has kind of like a wig that Debbie Ryan, like the hairstyle she used to rock when she was filming Jesse. Yeah, that's where it is. If anyone wants to see the comments.
Hey, Prison Princess, good to see you.
Good to see you. Well, thank you. That's great to know. I'm glad that
Thanks, Anonymous. Yeah.
Yeah, the word's getting
Absolutely.
out there. I think that it's taken a lot. We've been through a lot, and I think that, like I said earlier, the adults in the room have all finally had enough, and we're done. We don't care. I don't need mainstream media to validate it. Okay, I don't. I want the world to know. I don't care about mainstream freaking media.
We don't need the pettiness, and we don't need the drama, and we don't need the he said, she said, you had them on your panel, blah 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 kind of crap. No, we need to come together, and we really need to just stay together so we can all stay strong and keep the focus and keep it going. You know what I mean? Because I think we're really having some success right now, like big time.
A lot of this wouldn't have come out if it wasn't for Fancy to begin with.
That's true.
Letting those medical records be shown.
This is
okay,
true.
so thank you, Fancy.
And the interrogation.
Absolutely. Yeah. I actually wanted to add to that, if that's okay, is, you ladies are completely right. I think it was Mac or Cooks who was saying it, is that it's gotten to a point now where Gypsy herself knows how bad it is. So she went and posted a Sora AI video on her TikTok channel. I'm just like, this is ridiculous.
Right?
And like, it's so bad because you guys know when you like turn off your comments, you can filter it. Know, she is sitting there looking at all these comments of people being like, yo, so are you gonna say something? Because like, at this point, no, I'm being so serious. Like, guys, it's really bad. Like,
recover from this. She won't.
Yeah.
She won't.
Like, realistically, if you speak about this from like a PR move, like I have a few friends and family members that, they're involved in marketing, and they do that kind of stuff with marketing, and whether it's a pyramid scheme or not, because some people have different opinions, but some people that I know that work in marketing, and we've talked about it, and they're like, dude, she's never coming back from this. Like, if she decides to rebrand herself, right, and she turns on her comments back on, there's still going to be people making stickers out of her face and posting it in the comments. Like, so are you going to address that white elephant in the room? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah. Have you noticed?
Hey, Prison Princess.
Hi, Prison Princess.
Have you noticed her numbers, her likes, her views? Her views are still there. Yeah. But her likes are way down, and her comments are virtually nothing.
Yeah.
This is not something you can recover from. This
No.
is terrible. It doesn't
really
matter if she said Nick made me do it. You can tell in her body language, in the context. You can. It is very clear that this was nothing to do with Nick. This was an anniversary video that Demona, Gypsy, Candy, Ruby, Kitty, fucking Alcida, God, whatever.
Whoever, whatever
all
fucked
came
up
up with.
personality she's pulling on.
Yeah, all on their own. And it does, no one with a brain cell, and especially the media, if they see that, it's a wrap. And I'm sure
I'm telling you, they have. They have already.
I'm sure at this point, that's going to be the camel that breaks, the straw that breaks the camel's back. Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
The straw that breaks the camel's back. Yep.
I actually wanted to ask Fancy, since we're talking about this, I have a legal question now. Since and I know that I'm not trying to. Yeah, I was about to say that. I'm not trying to be rude. I understand you're not a lawyer, but you've been kind of working with this for a while. Anybody that's in the comments, we have like 170 people here, so I'm sure someone here will be able to answer this. Since all the proof is now out of the like, let's say, you make a bundt cake and then you take it out and it's like, oh, crap, I screwed it up, right? And so since everything is now out, I know we can't get her on the same crime, but is there anything that, like, because she's been lying on these books and saying that stuff has been happening in these books when it didn't actually happen that way. So is there any way that someone could maybe sue her, or like something that could tie her to this because of the videos being as proof?
Not with the videos, I don't think. That she has disclaimers in the book.
Yeah.
The only thing I know of that they could get her on is the Petrie family could get her for a wrongful schmeth like they did OJ.
Yeah, a lot of it would be civil. A lot of it would be civil cases. The criminal charges would have to be with the fraud or a federal charge of some sort, which they could, but I doubt they will unless there's something really happening. I think the best thought process is that it shows exactly who she is, and now there's no, like Prison Princess said, there's not coming back from this. This is who you are. You are disgusting.
That's better than getting put back in jail, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Public humiliation.
Yep. Public humiliation across. Everybody should just shun her. That's just it. Like
Cersei in Game of Thrones.
Exactly. Shame. Although I really enjoyed Lori's Lori the Dream Catcher, I think is what her name is or whatever. She did a whole thing about whether narcissists like Gypsy feels shame or not. It was very interesting. You guys should go watch her. Yeah, I like her very much. She's very logical.
Hey, Fancy.
Yeah.
Before you shut it down and all that, can I tell you? I heard your take on the on her newest video, her little Rising Phoenix.
Yeah.
To me, what I was seeing in that is like, you have all these people walking one way and then she's walking against them, and to me that's her saying that it's her standing alone by herself against the world. And although the world will come after her and may try to take her down as the Phoenix, she's gonna fall, but out of those ashes she will rise. And I think that's just her ego and her narcissism, and that's what she truly believes is that she will rise from all of this and she's gonna recover. And I mean, I just wanted to.
She's gonna be stuck in the burning mode.
Hold on. Matt, can you kind of close this out here, and I'll be right back. My grandson wants me to see something.
Okay.
Okay, because
I'm just gonna respond to whatever you were saying. I think that she's still in the burning phase of the Phoenix. She ain't coming back, dude. She's laying there burning.
Yeah, that was her only rebuttal. Like, girl, you couldn't even show face.
No,
girl, like you're. I don't know whether she feels.
I understand there's been videos that came out about me, and that I would be straight up with it, but I would have been straight up from the very beginning, anyways. Because
that's a normal person, but we're talking about Gypsy Rose, the pathological liar.
She's not straight up about nothing.
She'll lie her way out of this.
Honestly, Prison Princesses make me worry more for Aurora.
Oh, well, everybody should be worried, and we should be making a big old stink. We should not stop making a stink.
Yep.
This should be passed on to Kim Kardashian, TMZ. Just keep tagging them. Keep tagging.
Speaking of that, Prison Princess, you made a good point. Did you see that Gypsy reposted the pictures that she took with Kim Kardashian on the 3rd of December? I'm very sorry to cut you off. I just wanted to say that because I wonder how Kim feels about that.
Kim, trying to draw more people. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think Kim wants anything to do with it. And I think that she knows exactly who she is because Kim came to CIW when I was there and we all saw her. A few lifers got to meet her and they did a sit down with her. A couple of them are still in touch with her that do prison reform. And she's very serious about people that are serious, that have been through it and walked and understand insight, remorse, accountability, you know, all the anti-recidivism, all the things. Gypsy doesn't have a clue. She doesn't have a clue about any of that. She fakes it until she can make it. And this is all what she's doing. Yep. She did that right before the videos came out because she wanted to show that somebody paid attention to her once upon a time.
Right.
But they're not paying attention to you anymore, babe.
Nope.
They're not. Nobody's paying attention to you like that. Your numbers are low. You're dwindling. Your YouTube channel is failing.
Yeah,
like
she's her own worst enemy, to be honest. She's her own worst enemy.
Yeah,
and
She just lost another 100 followers.
But we need to start doing this on Instagram.
Hang on. Sorry, go ahead. I agree with you, but I remember talking to my friend about this, and he's a lawyer in California, and his spouse works as a lawyer for the motion picture company and everything there. Okay, so I was talking to him about what was happening, and he said, "Do you understand this has never ever happened in the history of ever?" And I was like, "What do you mean?"
No, it hasn't.
He's like, "There's never been a case like this that somebody on the outside of all of it is showing this like this." He goes, "There's just never been a case like this. This is insane." And he told me, he's like, "Don't expect it to last a week, a day, a month, a year, because when it all falls out, it's gonna fall out hard. So I hope you make the impact that you want to make by the time that all happens." You know, like, and that was my passion for last year. Was I was trying so hard to just get the information out, like, you know, and process what we were getting. And it was a gift. And we had a whole year of fighting instead of working towards what we're doing right now.
Right.
Right.
You know,
Absolutely.
and you being one of the people with the billboard and everything, you know, I felt, we were all talking about that a little bit ago. And the thing that really bothered us the most about it was that Jen said we did it out of pettiness.
Yeah, and that was not it.
That was not why.
And then it turned into a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh,
Right.
we're gonna do lobby for change, and we're gonna do this movement. But it was a movement initially, but it was a different movement, and it turned into petty. It turned into now I'm doing this and now I'm doing that, because they were making up excuses rather than standing on 10 toes and saying, "No, this is why we were doing this, for exposure." You know,
Absolutely.
or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm not waste my time over petty.
And since we're talking about like going into this way, that makes me concerned even more for Aurora. Exactly what Prison Princess was saying is like, you know, the thing is we know that these kinds of people, they're able to hold it together like in front of the public eye. But the moment that they are behind closed doors, it almost becomes like you know when you get like a bottle of champagne, right? Then you start to shake it, and then after a while, it literally goes pop, like it completely pops out, and everything starts to foam over. And that is what I'm most concerned about, is
She's gonna snap.
Because she's going to snap. And the first person, like, we are speaking about this from a scientifical way. Thank you so much for the gifts. We're speaking about this from a psychological way, but also scientifical, is that when mothers have that kind of rage in their narcissistic mothers, I'm also speaking about this because I don't know Gypsy, but she displays behaviors of narcissistic personality disorder.
100%.
You know, I grew up with a mother like that, and anyone here that can testify for themselves will know that when you have a narcissistic mother, when things don't go wrong, even if it's not your fault, you are the first way that she's going to release her anger. Whether it is by verbally being mean to you, talking down on you, making you feel small, maybe not feeding you. You know what I'm saying? And the younger you are, the more that that's going to affect you in a bad way. The more that that's going to affect how you grow up. Like, I did not know, like, I knew I had that growing up, but I didn't know how bad it was until I got married to my husband. Until I was married to my husband and I felt like I couldn't open up to him because I was worried about the situation with my mom. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, that is either verbally mean to you or narcissistic. If they're narcissistic, if they're verbally mean to you or anything like that, you know the kind of person Gypsy is, and you know what she's gonna do when she spirals. And that's what fucking scares me. Excuse my language, but it scares me.
It's very scary. And think about, like somebody just said, and I was telling this to Mac, and she didn't even know it had happened. Like the choking hands around the neck with her for washing her hair is terrifying. And the don't even look at the choking hands. Don't look at the hands. The hands are distracting you from the face. Look at her freaking face. It is the most horrifyingly mean, hateful face in that moment. Just like you can see it, and you can literally look at her and see her doing it to Aurora. That's how bad it is.
The older she
Dee
gets,
was
the
on
worse
the
it'll
other
be.
end of that. Dee was on
And
the
you
other
really
end of
can.
that face many times.
Well, Aurora's going to be on the other end of it
if
now.
you look at that video, I know exactly the video that Fancy's talking about. If you look at it, and I know sometimes it's hard not to look at the baby because the baby's so cute, right? But like, just look at Gypsy's face. You guys, you can see it in her eyes. It was almost like like I know not everybody believes in spiritual stuff, but it straight up looked like in that moment a demon possessed her, and it was no longer Gypsy. Like, her eyes went completely dark. Her body language completely changed. It went from it went from her.
He looks
acting,
like a demon all the time.
Yes,
Like if people really
talking about the little shake.
Yes,
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. I
It
agree.
straight up,
100%
it
anonymous.
straight up looked like she was acting, trying to play the mother part. But then the moment that it was like a shift, and it was really, really creepy. That's why I said I completely respect that there are people that do not believe in spiritual stuff, but and this is my opinion. A lot of other people that are mothers, you can see that shift. You can see it.
We see it.
Well,
I see it.
we see it. Aurora is gonna be. The older she gets, the worse it's gonna be, and it's probably gonna take a long time for anybody to even realize what's going on, because she'll be sneaky.
Yeah.
She'll be sneaky, and Ken won't even notice it right away. But Ken, if you're listening, because you do like to slide into lives and DMs, bro, if you make up excuses for that video and think that woman is safe around your kid, you're fucking sick, man. You need help. You need help.
You need serious help.
You need serious help, and you guys need intervention, and that baby needs to be taken away immediately.
Stay the F off of Omi TV. Like, seriously.
Like, this is worse than any of it. This is just, everybody could blow all that shit off, but this is not something that you can blow off.
No. And Ken's response is, people are just making a bigger deal out of it than what it is. No,
because
you're
he's
being
sick.
blind. You're
He
in
needs
denial.
help.
Yeah, big time.
He needs mental help. He really does.
She looked like one of those videos that you see on the YouTubes and stuff, where they're like, hey, this person's a reptilian, and their eyes change and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looked like whenever Ken turned his back, and then she just reaches forward, and it's just like,
And Chewy, to add to that, did you notice exactly as you said? She waited until Ken turned around because she knows what he would do if she did that in front of him.
Well, if you notice, she does it twice in that video. If you notice, she, whenever they're talking and she's talking about the baby being getting fussy at first, she does it so slightly. Whenever, very, very subtly whenever they're talking. And then the moment that he turns his back, that's whenever she's just like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, rewatch that video, dude.
That's why I'm
disgusting.
saying that she's going to be sneaky. She's going to do things, pinch, yell,
mental abuse. She's going to do all that when Ken's not around and he's not going to notice it. She will.
I still believe that colic video, that she did something. Either she withheld something from her or she was pinching her. I mean, if it's a real baby and all that shit, it could also be a whole friggin' AI shit. Okay, great. I know. But if it's the baby, like that baby wasn't crying from like colic. It didn't sound like that.
That baby was in pain.
We
have to go off of the theory that there is a baby because I understand where Chewy and Rose and everybody's coming from, but this is like really serious. Because if there is a baby, there is a baby. There's a baby now. This is serious.
I'm glad you brought up that video with her, with the baby crying.
Yeah.
Did you notice how she set that up? She's in the chair and the picture of
that's
her
what I
and
was gonna
Kane
say,
is right above her. So she
Yep.
made sure that Ken got some kind of guilt by seeing that because he's in
Cherish,
Florida.
I'm not telling anybody else up. It's not because I don't want to
It was
set
so
you up. It's just
creepy.
because we're about to close out. But yeah, no, this is very serious. I take this highly serious. We have to live under the assumption that there is a child and that the child is in danger.
I agree with that.
Even though we all I pray there's not a
go
child.
ahead. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I pray there's not a child. I really do. I pray that somebody's got it away. But in all reality, there's likely a child there, and whether it came out of her body or not is yet to be determined. But there is some baby being.
No, there's definitely a real baby involved. Whether or not it came out of her is in question.
Yeah, and that's very scary.
And in danger.
And in danger, and
Hey, Fancy, if it's okay, I just wanted to say I actually want to find the video, but I've been finding some like pediatric nurses and like people that work in that field, and I also have a family member that also works in that field, as a pediatric technician and working with babies, unborn and the born, and every nurse that I've been seeing speak about this so far has made it abundantly clear that baby was in pain. That kind of cry where like, because I don't know if you guys remember, but the audio because it looked like to be like a vlogged video, and that audio obviously was from the baby crying. It would like
that's
the baby was.
Hang on, anonymous.
The baby. Oh, I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
My guy's here. What's up? Do you need something?
Well, my mom is not letting me play my tablet.
She's not letting you play your tablet. Well, what's Nanny supposed to do? Help? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to help?
Well, you have to go tell her to give it back.
I'm not your mommy's boss.
You gotta go tell
No,
her.
I'm not.
You gotta go tell her to give it
He's
back.
so cute. Oh my gosh.
But she is a grown adult.
I'm gonna go tell Nanny.
He's so cute.
She doesn't says no to the iPad, then Nanny has to say no to the iPad too. I'm sorry. I love you.
But it's so cute.
So,
the baby.
Mama, go
They're
put
so
Mama
cute.
in timeout.
Emily!
Grandma will fix it. I have to get down, you guys, because I got to get ready for work. But thank you for having me up.
It was nice to see you.
And I'll see you guys and talk to you before Christmas, okay?
Yes, Merry Christmas if we don't.
Okay, Merry
Yes.
Christmas.
We do.
Bye,
everybody.
princess. Have a great one.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump too. Everybody, I'll see you guys later.
Thanks
Thanks for letting me up, Fancy. Tell her I said thank you when she comes back.
I will.
Have a great night, Cooks.
Okay. Bye-bye, sweetie.
Okay,
Bye,
bye-bye.
Cooks.
And I said I am, but you're
Night, Cooks. Night, Princess. Night. Are you getting down, Fancy?
I'm gonna get down here in a second. I'm sorry. That was a whole
It's
thing,
okay.
and I don't know how to mute myself on here. So sorry.
It's okay.
I can do it when there's not this many people, but when there's this many people, I can't figure out how to mute myself. It just is weird. So
I
sorry.
can tell you how to do it.
Oh, well, can you? That'd be great.
Yeah, okay. The three little dots down at the bottom.
Friend.
You down at the bottom right, you click those, and then right there you should have a little thing that says mute microphone.
Oh, it's in
and then it'll stay down at the bottom so you can mute and unmute whenever you want to.
Oh, that's cool. Thanks for telling her because I don't hit
No problemo.
Yeah, I've always had it on my thing when I'm on a bigger thing. It's always right there, but it doesn't come up when you're on all the panel thing. That was so funny. All right, sorry guys. That was a whole meltdown over an iPad. That was great.
It's adorable.
Why?
That was
He
so
came over and he's
cute.
like,
Don't even
he said,
apologize.
Nana.
He was so cute.
What was
He came
adorable?
over. He
Well,
said,
I mean,
Nana, I need you to put Mama in timeout.
Yeah,
well,
basically.
listen, hold on. Technically, he's not wrong. You know, Fancy is Mama's boss. So yeah,
Right.
he's right. Like, nah,
Fancy's
because
mama's
when
mama.
yeah, exactly. When I have kids, you know, and I go drop off my kids at my in-laws, like if my in-laws call me, you know, it's different with the in-laws, you know what I mean? But when it's like
Right.
grandma, it's like, yeah, grandma's the boss, man.
Mhm.
You know
Fancy
what
was
I
like,
mean?
Fancy
try
taught
to
him a
let my
very valuable
daughter,
lesson.
I
He
Yes.
try to
said,
let
Oh
my
you
yeah.
got
daughter
to
handle it
respect the chain of
herself for the
command.
most part.
Yep, you
But
Yep,
got
Gypsy was
to.
like, all right, I'm
exactly.
sorry. I can't over.
The
If he
pecking
didn't live
order's not the
here,
same in this
you know,
situation.
I'm going to say if he didn't live here, it'd probably be different. Because if he was at Nanny's house and he didn't live in my house, you know, that'd be different. Like him coming to my house would be special, and then I could overrule things because it's Nanny's house.
Yeah.
But this is our house. We all live here. My 2 daughters are here. She's here with her son. So my 2 kids, my grandkid, my husband, and I, and this is our house. We all contribute. We all take care of each
Right.
other in this, and that's my little guy. I've had him since
Beautiful.
he
I
was
love
a
that.
baby, So in this situation, because he lives here and mommy is right here, I gotta back mommy, like there's times where we've had to learn to talk about it at other times when he's not around sometimes, so that I can give it advice, but I'm trying really
But
hard to let her be mom.
you don't overrule her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go.
All right, guys.
And
Well,
it was
thank
a
you so
great
much for all
live. I'm
being
glad we
here.
got
Hey,
to
thank
see
y'all
and
so
talk to
much.
everybody.
Have a great night, everyone. Merry
Everybody have a good
Christmas.
night.
Okay, Merry
Christmas, everybody. Y'all have a great night. Thank y'all so much.
Yep,
We'll
Merry
see y'all in a
Christmas,
little bit.
everybody. We'll be on again.
Have a
Yeah,
good
I'm
one
gonna
from the Good
stream
Wife.
that Into the Weeds, guys.
Okay, cool.
Yes, that's right.
You're
They're
fine.
coming on.
They all think he's adorable.
Okay, cool.
Have a good one from the Good Wife, serving up true crime. One dish
One
at a
dish at a
time. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Mwah.
Bye, y'all.